I could go right down the street to motherfucking Wagner and get a whole fucking 6-pack. You see what I'm saying? Drink them bitches outside the bar and then go in there. Because you can't smoke in that anyway. So, fuck. It is what it is. But that's the only thing I don't like about going out. Because that bar shit be too high. You know what I'm saying? And we chill, son. Like, we didn't chill before.
And you gonna spend money, too. You right. You gonna spend money. Yeah, because you go, yeah.
Unnecessarily is what I'm saying.
You gonna be chilling,
not like it's, not like it's real like you should be.
But shit, I ain't gotta tell you, nigga. You don't win out. We done went out together before, nigga. Like the last time we went across the river, man. I cut up in that bitch, man, and I was buying shit unreasonably, like
unreasonably for nothing. Because we could have went
I was buying whole man,
got that same shit, spent less money, and still had the same time.
Motherfucking money, boy, that shit.
If you go,
they don't really be having that, but they be having shit. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't going in that bitch to be. I mean, everybody ain't like that. Like, see, if you go to the club, you in there with the people you with. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be in there with other people like just unless you just that type of person where all y'all just mingling, getting that bitch and everybody scat out and then meet back up type shit. You know what I'm saying? If niggas ain't like that and everybody just stay together like, why the fuck we gotta stay together in the club and spend more money? They get less drink.
What you say? What you say to people? What you say to people that you on some broke nigga shit? You ain't spending no bottle.
I could buy a bottle.
I don't see no sparks in your area.
Listen, you know what I realized? See the ones that be the people that be having that comment. Don't have houses. They don't stay. They stay with somebody or stay somewhere else.
Right.
You say they renting.
Not saying
niggas renting and worrying about bottles.
Renting. Not saying they renting.
Living on Section 8.
It ain't their house. They got a room. They got a room somewhere. You see what I'm saying? They have a room.
They living off somebody else.
And you got money to spend, you know what I'm saying? Son, I just picked up some shoes for my son. They because this what the young niggas do. There was some Dior shoes. So when I went and picked them up, I asked the dude, I said, how much you charge them for the shoes? I never looked up how much the shoes cost.
Yeah.
I asked him, I said, you ain't charge them nothing for them? He said, I can't fit them no more. Ask me how much them shoes was.
How much them fucking shoes was though? Higher than that.
$12.50 before tax.
$12.50.
You heard what he said. Look, and P-Dot, look, I'm gonna tell you what LeBretta was thinking. I was thinking $809, but I wanted Chop to tell you just because I know how that shit get down, bro. That fucking bro. For them Herman the Monsters,
them
nigga.
was nice. I said,
them Herman the
come up and see if I might want them bitches. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about? So you probably ain't talking about the big ones then. Okay, you probably talking about some other ones then.
I'm thinking 200, 300 in my head.
Them niggas be paying a wait for them.
$12.50, son, for some tennis shoes, nigga. Son.
And then
that's how much they cost, son. That was all they're gonna tell you. That's how much they cost.
I'm wearing them bitches to my toes.
Like Chop saying though, do you have a house?
This ain't no steel
buying $12.50. Do you have a house when you buy $12.50 shoes?
You got a
like, what are you investing your money in if you gonna buy them type of shoes, round? Like, Brown telling you you're hustling. Chop saying you're hustling backwards, people. If you're doing this shit, you just
the rule used to be.
You just look right for right now.
What happened to you can't buy it unless you can buy it twice. Y'all ever heard that before? Somebody
say it
told
again.
Y'all that? You can't buy it unless you can buy it twice.
Yeah. Or don't spend nothing until you could have it back double time. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just like with a PlayStation. If the bitch $1,200, if I ain't got $2,400 in my account or more, I can't get no sense to get that bitch. You see what I'm saying?
We gonna make a move.
That's just
Gonna
common
make it
sense.
move. We gonna make it look like it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make it look like it.
But the game to these niggas is
right now.
Spend the most money on anything, and that's dope.
Right now.
That's dope.
Right now. Yeah. I just
Nigga,
watched the fire.
That's not even hustling, son. That's not even hustling.
No, it's not. It's
not
confusion,
hustling.
and it's starting a whole nother era of people that's going to jail. Yeah, generation. Thank you. They're gonna go to jail for stupid shit. Look, Chapter little dude was trying to go to school, right? The little dude can't be no more than about 5, 6, 7, though. I'm gonna give him a good 8 on a good day. Got the little clear bags, right? You know, some churn gotta have the little clear bags, the little book sacks and shit, right?
Oh, yeah, you saw that
you can see through him and shit. The nigga was sitting on the steps on the stool. And daddy was saying, let me see your bag. He knew he was hiding something. Nigga said, let me see your bag. What's that? Yeah, he said, I ain't do nothing. Man, the daddy picked up the bag. The nigga had over $8,000 of this man money in the bottom of his book sack, man. Trying to hide it from daddy so he could go to school and play money, child. I'm talking about all hundreds.
Son, these little dudes
to
don't
play money.
Knowing.
And he was crying his ass off because he really wanted to take that money to schools. And that's what he was really crying for. If you look at the video, you're going to say, yeah, Nick.
But listen to what I'm saying, dude.
He was.
Remember that conversation me and you had when we was looking for P-Dot?
Yeah.
About they don't know, son. So they hiding it.
Exactly.
Not thinking nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That's both our points right now.
Nigga be like, man, you do this in front of your children? Yes, I do it in front.
They don't know they don't really know the value of money like that, and they don't even know they living in certain conditions to even have value of it.
I let them do that. I see, you know, so they can know that. Fuck this. I fuck up too, just like when I got rolled up. Nikita rolled me up. I'm sorry for saying that name on here. But you know, what you saying? What I'm saying? You ain't know. Sadeko. She woke me up, or whatever. I forgot what she woke me up for. I took that right up home.
Same one. Fired my ass.
Man, shit. I quit on her before she was there, but I put that fucking I just brought my write up home and gave it to my children so they could see, like, you know, this is what they basically condition y'all to do. When you in school, you basically it's the same shit. It transition into the work. That's what they teaching you. They're not teaching you that shit that you learning, because when you get into the work field, you're gonna learn a whole nother trade or whatever, and then you gonna, you know, making money like that type shit. But they teaching you how to be programmed to be somewhere for 8 hours, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? How long school is?
8 hours.
8 hours. You get a lunch.
You sit in that boxed ass room with them boxed ass niggas being boxed in by that dumbass history and that dumbass shit that you don't really need to
but when
learn.
People understand, but listen,
that's why they call a lot of them bitches institutions.
And I'm gonna let Silence start the show. I've been saying this, son. I've been saying this. People have to realize what being taken over really means. Being conquered. People don't understand it. We got so much pride and so much
for nothing
respect and all that shit, and don't really think about it. Think about think about the fact that we lost the war and we need to recoup, but you gotta start there. You see what I'm saying?
Man, that's important, because motherfuckers gonna be thinking you talking about Vietnam and shit, yeah.
No, man, you gotta start there.
Y'all gotta go back in your history. Y'all heard that man say, man, POW, man.
and then think about it. You see what I'm saying? But
fact,
yeah,
big smoke. If y'all just tuning in, got somebody in the building. What's happening, people? We are back in this motherfucker once again, man. We're gonna definitely start switching a lot of these over, fellas. We're gonna start doing some pre-records from them, bro, till we start getting some more people in there. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because our loyal listeners is not getting, you know what I'm saying, the props they need to be getting too for rocking with us, dog. People need to know they've been rocking with us, dog. What y'all think? You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, I'm looking at it like that now, man. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got some people that really been fucking with us, and we gotta let the people know who ain't been fucking with us that they've been fucking with us. Let's get it, fellas.
I heard something.
Without further ado, what's up, you?
Oh, I was about to tell you. Y'all ever heard of the witchy nigga?
Witcher nigga or witcher nigga?
Witchy.
No, a witchy nigga. That sound like a punk off Toulouse.
Nah.
Of not Toulouse, of Esplanade.
Nigga said
of Esplanade.
The way the nigga explained it, the nigga said, we some witchy niggas. I said, all right, I'm trying to figure out what the shit about to go, right? So I watched the video, nigga said, yeah, we some witchy niggas right here. And I'm gonna let this nigga right here explain it to you. So the nigga said, see, all y'all ladies out there, y'all wanna go out with wine and dine you. We'll take you to the movies, take you to dinner, even take you to the bar. But the minute you you ask us to cash app you something, I'm gonna let you know right now, we just fucking with you. We some witcher niggas. I'm fucking with you. Oh shit, no, that's what was the funniest shit I heard that day. I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, that's how, hey, bro, that's what Blood Talk Nola, man. That's what we fucks with them, huh? I'm gonna remix that motherfucker, though. We fucks with who fucks with us, man. You know, and we will say that, you know, we fucks with you, you know, on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, hey, we in the building, man. Blood Talk Nola, man. We talking about this Kyren Lacy situation, man. We actually updating y'all, to be honest with y'all. Blunt Talk been talking about this for a minute. So I'm just getting it out for everybody, P, right quick. I'm just giving it out for everybody right quick. Is who listening on the replay and shit, and for, you know, I'll keep it right quick. Is basically we gonna, you know, just be updating y'all. But I also saw something at the last minute, fellas, and I kind of remixed what I want to talk about. The Ryan Clark situation kind of
yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of itch me, you know, a little bit about, you know, the backlash with that. So I kind of just want to hear. I kind of just want y'all to hear, you know, or give me y'all point of view after we play about, you know, what's going on with him and that whole situation. Because I think a lot of this backlash is because of racism, but I don't think both parties understand how that shit really go. And, you know, over here we always, you know, try to debunk a lot of the bullshit, and how we as black people also use those same things in place, being ignorant to the fact of how racism showed white people how to be fucking ignorant and not known to the fact of who the fuck we is, you know, and vice versa, right, fellas? So
right.
This is how that shit really works. You have to have a white, you have to have a black, you have to have a good, you have to have evil, you have to have two opponents for this shit to work. And if you don't have no opponents, then none of this shit exists. So this is what we talking about, and this is the basis. If you just thinking about it in a, you know, in a simple fashion, or, you know, common sense manner, you know what I mean? Other news, you know, we could get that rolling. You know what I'm saying? Sound
He
like my
died.
fella's been doing good. Everybody straight. You know what I'm saying? Hope the family good. You know, we gonna keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying?
He died. I'm about to go first because I'm going straight with the Derrick Rose shit. It's a lot.
Let's get it.
All
Let's
right.
get it, chap. I'm waiting.
So what y'all? So all right. First of all, it's a lot of videos that come up with that. I got a video of the house. I got a video of the him leaving, him being taken. Oh, that's the wrong. All right, there we go. I had some other shit, but I ain't gonna come with that. But I'm gonna say this, bro. Like I was telling Silent the other day when we talked about it. Me being somebody like I evacuated to Georgia, so I stayed out there, so I know a little something about Georgia, and I'm going to say what this nigga decided to do was stay under the devil's nose, nigga. That nigga was like,
That's what he said, Pop.
Nigga decided to do. I'm like, dog. But then first, like, ain't no nigga that stupid to go hide in Clayton County. Like,
Tell me why I heard Lil Woody say he just saw that nigga in the club the day before he got arrested.
man, that's crazy. Probably did, son.
So I was gonna ask you that tonight, son. Like, was that nigga in the club, son?
Son, I don't think nobody was worried about the man, son. I don't think nobody.
No, there's nothing.
Son.
That's crazy.
I think he was really chilling, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody was like, man, that's good. You broke out that bitch, dog. They ain't gonna do nothing but kill you in that bitch. On some shit. I think the people just stuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, go ahead.
What I'm thinking is this. I don't think that, even though they say it got national media coverage, I don't think this shit got national media coverage like that, bro. Because if it was with a $50,000 reward on this nigga,
I think they did try to hide it a little bit. I seen a lot of shit though, but I think they CNN and them like main shit. I ain't see the main shit.
Guess what?
Yeah, they on Trump ass right now.
They can't shoot for the death penalty if they don't make it seem that serious. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how you play the game.
The death penalty if you don't make it seem that serious. That's what I think they about to do with him, because it is manslaughter charges, but you did escape. And I don't know what the limit is or what the max charges is on escape, but they made it seem like he was a most dangerous, like a most wanted person. Like he was on the fucking most wanted list type shit.
But he wasn't.
Like, I don't know. Like, I think they ruling for the execution because they keep on saying the family and the victims, this, that, and the third. The people were scared
that he gonna come after them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they playing on that narrative. So I think that's what they're gonna try to do.
But is that true? Because we know that the media will make up some shit and lie about a lot of shit.
Houses and everything. At least that's what they say.
They could spin in the narrative. You feel me?
Think about it.
The media makes up shit and just spinning shit.
Think about it. Like, why? If I got money enough to be out of town in a house with a chick for 5 months, because I don't think he was dead a whole 5 months. I don't think he was dead a whole 5 months. I think he wound up there.
He couldn't have been there a whole 5 months.
I don't know. This dude right here.
This dude escaped in January.
New Orleans stories. It's like I'm sorry, but it's just a big topic or whatever. I'm definitely I'm gonna say too that I'm happy that Susan Hudson got all her inmates back. before, and then I hope they don't tarnish her career with what happened, but I hope she be able to shake back. But look like Wolfolk about to get that job, dog. She ain't, I didn't vote for her, son. I really did.
I
I
believe
voted
that
for
was
her the
part.
first
I
time.
believe that
Though.
was part of a peaceful.
I did vote for her the first time, but because I like what she was doing, she was getting programs and stuff. I ain't just gonna make it seem like she was all bad and this, that, and third. But I will say this too. In my 37 years on this motherfucking earth, I ain't never lived nowhere but Georgia
Peaches, what's up?
for like 4 to 5 months, 4 to 6 months, or whatever for Katrina. That was it. Then I came right back to New Orleans. Son, I ain't never heard nobody escape that motherfucker, son. I didn't been back there, not on no long charges or nothing, just going to Tulane and Broad type shit, son. Like, no, son, you ain't getting out that bitch unless you.
Good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Good, good, good to hear that. Well, you about to have some fun tonight. What'd you say, Chap? What the fuck? Come on, man. I feel you, dog. With you, right?
You can't get out that bitch, son.
I liked it too at first. I'm gonna say it like that. Me,
I hate this shit. Like, you got a bitch. I just did.
But look, when they getting that shit up, then we been going through this shit before her ass was even in office. So you already know where my shit stand anyway. You see what I'm saying? Because when you get in political play, what we talked about, dog, that shit change like a month. Something happens, shit switch up, or you gotta do this. You gotta bargain with people and all this shit. This is what people be talking about, dog. When these people be running for office, y'all gotta keep it real about that part, because that's the shit that really be hitting people, bro. When y'all switch up, or y'all say y'all don't, or y'all say y'all was gonna do something that you didn't do, or whatever it is, dog. All that's gonna come back to you. It's a burnt spot on you. You know what I'm saying, dog? And I think that's where most people stand at. And sometimes people have the, switch of opinions about shit once they make that little move. But it still don't take away from the heart of the person, in my personal opinion. Because she could have wanted to do right the whole time, child. Like you said, man, she was rolling. Like, she ain't really. I didn't really see like it was around the Duke. What the fuck this nigga name was? David Duke fucking era or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, just keep it real.
Damn.
Round Katrina and shit. Come on, man. Them niggas was trying to.
What?
And niggas,
remember
everybody wasn't talking on the same page.
Did the thing for the Super Bowl down here or whatever. K Gates or whatever. He was just on his little on his page talking about the dude Slugger. I think he's supposed to be coming home and shit, but they was talking about him and how he used to stay with him in Atlanta and all that, because everybody doing their little Derrick Rose reactions type shit or whatever. But the main thing that nigga said was that stuck with me was niggas need to talk about the other stories that happened for Katrina. Cause the same thing I said already, but I'm just saying it like niggas need to hear them other stories, bro. Because we know everything that happened at the convention center. We know everything that happened with the levees. My brother was on the levee today. On the river today, because he work on out there and shit. But he on the goddamn thing. He like saying, ain't no way the damn barge broke no goddamn levee, son. Like they saying the barge came through the levee.
I've been telling people that fucking shit for like, ages, bro. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, Cal. Ain't no way. The same rope they use for them barges is the same shit they use for cruise ships and shit, son. Ain't no way, but I'm gonna start the video because I don't want to be too
Oh, a
long.
rope snapped and the bars broke loose and it got pushed into the levee wall. Lying motherfucker.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Right now, we are following breaking news as it
I
appears
call
the last remaining New Orleans inmate who escaped from the Orleans Parish Justice Center back in May could be in Georgia.
I'm Travis Mackle. We are following a breaking story. Derek Groves, the final inmate on the run from that massive jailbreak back in May in New Orleans.
Tell me how you like that title.
Georgia.
Escaped inmate Derek Groves is back in custody and was blowing kisses to the camera during his arrest.
Good afternoon. I'm Deputy Chief Kelly Collier with the City of Atlanta Police Department. This afternoon here on Honeysuckle Lane, United States Marshals Southeast Fugitive Task Force, in conjunction with the Atlanta Police Department and the Clayton County Police Department, were able to take Derek Groves, 28 years old, into custody here on Honeysuckle Lane.
Say, bruh, Atlanta been hot before, but today it was sweating bricks. 12 creeping through Southwest ATL like they hunting a ghost with a body count. Word on the block, Derek Groves, the last one out the cage, the only one they couldn't catch, the one sliding through the cracks like smoke in a busted vent. Yeah, that boy was in the 8. 12 them boxed off the whole damn block. Helicopters humming like angry bees.
All right, wait, we gonna start right there.
No, the facts. Who you talking about?
Oh,
that what you talking about? Day or you talking about Groves?
Yeah.
So we talking about it. When we say Day, you see the quotations on Day, huh? Day called Groves.
No,
you
talking about Groves. Groves said he wanted to come back home.
Oh, that's your baby?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You can.
No, to give y'all a little back history, she knows the family. She knows the Groves family.
Oh Lord, man, let me tell you.
Yeah, we actually I shit you not, dog. We done actually been in the midst of them people.
Come on,
no,
let's
see what you be starting, Nola.
Honeysuckle, man, even the street names sound poetic for chaos. And boom, standoff, 12 yelling, come out, home getting gas like it's a war zone. But Groves ain't saying nothing, ain't flinching, like he knew this day was coming. The streets say he wanted it to be cinematic. D. Groves wasn't just another runner. Nah, he was the last ghost from that Orleans Parish jailbreak. 10 gone, 9 back. One still breathing free air. The streets been whispering that boy's name for 5 months, like he turned Houdini with a homicide.
Yeah, shout out to Ron. I forgot his name, bro.
Shot him out. Heartbreak done turned into his last day.
I listened to some of his stuff, bro. He be rolling.
12, he was in there. Neighbors peeking through blinds like it's pay-per-view. Even the air felt nervous. They hit that house again. Tear gas rolling like fog off the bayou. And that's when the game ended. The marshal say we got him.
We got him through the smoke credits. On that
Ain't
boy.
No outro song. It's a man who became an urban street legend caught slipping on a Wednesday. See, this year ain't just started in Atlanta. This movie been rolling since the Orleans Parish Justice Center. 10 inmates decided they done had enough of jumpsuits in them cold ass food trays. Them boys ghosts in the night, gone. But the one everybody talking about, Derek Groves, aka Woo, the Quiet Storm. They had that boy doing life for that Mardi Gras block party gone bad. 2 dead, several hit. Whole city shaking their head like these little dudes ain't playing. They wanted that boy Groves to rot in that cell forever till he flipped the script. Rumor was his inside connect wasn't just a homie. It was a woman claiming to be his girl, Dariana Burton. Yeah, love will have you taking risks, retirement plans, and federal time. Shorty was a former jail employee playing both sides of the balls. He helped him goes out that joint like a magician with a vendetta. Soon as they realized he gone, New Orleans was lit up like Bourbon Street on Mardi Gras. One by one, the mother escapees got snatched up. Soon came Antoine Massey down. July, 2 more. But that boy Woo, he vanished like rent money on payday. Marshals talking about outside accomplices, federal task force, multi-state manhunt. But in them streets, folks was laughing like, y'all ain't catching that boy. He probably chilling in the Waffle House wearing shades somewhere in New Hampshire. 5 months, bruh.
Now look, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I swear I thought this man was out the country, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I really thought he was out.
That country had to been close to the city though, chap. That nigga do got the little. You know, he not from New Orleans at all.
Who?
The dude talking.
Oh no. He from New Orleans. No, I'm saying I would have been out if I was Groves. I'd have been out the country.
I thought the country. He'd have got out of here.
You could.
I thought you were talking about Brown.
I caught it. I seen it. But yeah, I'd have been out the country. I definitely would have been out this bitch. So I'd have got the fuck. I'd have went to Mexico, or whatever. I'd have learned it. Like I said, I'd have learned a different language. Something, bitch. I'd have been bilingual, my friend.
I would have never thought. He, bruh. We gonna learn a language together, bruh. Like you said, if you want to, like you said, we talked about it earlier.
I will say this
a little bit. You got your lady with you, but she got to be ready to do that, man.
Just think about if you got
which one of y'all
if you got life already, right?
Teachers and older, y'all gonna learn that Boricua shit, or y'all just gonna be like, fuck it, we gotta stay in Atlanta because I like hot wings.
You got a motherfucking.
What we doing? Let me know. What we doing?
You got life.
It's because
in prison,
fucked up.
And
fucked
you got
up. No, I thought you was about to keep going, chap. You got life and books.
And they got
you either coming with me
to give you 5 months.
We got the dip, man. We got
5
dip.
months.
We got it.
You was able to be gone for 5 months. You could have got out the country, son.
Out to what? I'd have been in. You could have went to jail in Switzerland, nigga,
went to
and had better.
Where that place at? All the everything free, healthcare,
and you had little ends. I think you said they had little ends or something. What you were telling me earlier, huh?
To be paying fucking rent in Georgia, nigga.
Cuba.
What you think, Peter? Talk to me.
Come on, son.
What you think, Pete? You ain't been saying nothing, bro. You think he had ends on him?
Look at house up in Georgia right now.
You don't have to go through the whole thing.
Honeysuckle.
You think he had some ends on him?
I'm about to look it up right now.
You think he had some money on him?
Let me see how much.
Pete, do you think he had some money on him? Okay.
Yeah, I know for a fact that nigga probably.
He was there. He was down for 5 months. You seen the camp? Like the camera views is crazy too. I know one of y'all gonna show it, or it's in one of my videos. The camera views is crazy, way they say he was laid up at though.
Right. So that whole garage go down.
I'm in a motherfucking
nice house.
Nigga.
Very nice house.
I'm in the motherfucking Venezuela, sipping Tahitis with Makinis, with Bukini, nigga. The fuck?
All right, look, boom. We talking $225,000 for a house on Honeysuckle Lane, and like estimated if you're gonna get it for and that's just the estimated
1.5. 1.5? You serious? No, that's crazy.
We're talking $1,300 a month.
That's from when they killed Kim Groves. That's when they killed his grandmother. So the family pays from the city.
Facts. Damn. So that's that.
Bread,
and a ooh-wop wham, like Chap saying, that's the other piece to that puzzle. I was just telling P, I said, man, I said some of the camera views is crazy in that motherfucker.
We gotta just let it go.
I just wanted to know if P thought that, he have some little money on him, and P said,
that nigga got money.
I know for a fact that nigga had some money. I know for a fact that nigga got money.
Okay, so just for the people who gonna be listening on the replay,
man got
for the
money.
people in the back, though. That's all it is.
Can't see the man ain't got no.
So that I don't want to hear them arguments. Then, how y'all?
And that boy was still
good.
Out here like gravity ain't applied to him. Derrick Groves turned from a name to a file to a whisper on every block. That's in the end was saying, man, Wu probably chilling on a yacht somewhere. Others like, nah, he overseas hiding with the dope connect. Everybody had a story, but nobody had facts. Wu was like a hood legend with 9 lives and no phone signal. See, Derek Grove wasn't built for the spotlight. He was built for survival. Real talk. Dude moved like a roach in a blackout. You see the shadow, blink, and he gone. Marshall's had his face on every billboard, every news cycle, every gas station, TV screen. But the streets don't talk to the news. They talk to each other. Quiet, coded, slick. Word floated. He made it through Baton Rouge. Then maybe slid through Montgomery. By the time them people thought they had him, he was already 2 X's down. Windows tinted. Hooded up. Full time, the feds acting like they closing in. But nah, we was out here playing hide and seek on extra mode.
Look in the comment. Look at the comment. What I said, that bar should have went in the north. Nobody was ever going to find that bar up there. They not going to ever.
Quick move.
I would have been.
That is a quick one.
But here,
it was old way more too.
Anywhere but Atlanta, anywhere but Clayton fucking County. Even if I'd have went to Georgia, I would have never went there.
Yeah.
That's no.
That's quick though. It is quicker than it's quick. It's quicker and smarter than right there what he did though. I'm gonna say that. But right there,
the reason I say that, dog,
that is right there, bro. That's so right there. That be right there.
Listen, y'all gotta think about it. When most mother
would have been way on the fucking
and could have jumped on
the West Coast somewhere, up north West Coast, nigga. That's what.
You going way to Colorado, some fucking past Colorado. I meant to say
in the
going way up there.
Seattle, go up there. Go way the fuck up there.
Seattle, that's around in that area. Yeah,
you got life.
That's in that area.
You about to do the rest of your life.
Yeah, bro. Y'all right. Both of y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Both of y'all got some good spots. I ain't gonna lie.
So listen, this is what I want to
Utah. I'm going to Utah.
So listen, answer this question for me. I need both of y'all to think about what I'm about to ask y'all. Name me 3 places people who from New Orleans run to when they get in a jam. Name me 3 places, 3 states.
Atlanta, California.
When they get in a jam?
Yeah, like with the law.
Oh man, it all depends, bro. What happened? But let's go. Yeah, I'm going up actually. I'm going St. Louis, Missouri, up in that area. I'm going straight up like the Mississippi.
Okay, so Missouri is one for you. Okay, come on, give me 2 more.
Chicago and shit.
I think give me 3 states. Chicago, that's Illinois. Give me another one.
Like Kansas City and shit.
So Missouri, Illinois, and Kansas City, Kansas. All right, that's your 3 states, right?
That bitch on 2, and that bitch on 2 sides of a state too. Remember that. It's Kansas City, Texas. I'm gonna say Kansas and Kansas City, Missouri.
Give me your 3 states, Chop, that you think a motherfucker from New Orleans, Louisiana. All right, you got 1. I'm gonna give you that 1. Texas. I'm telling y'all,
that Louisiana good one too. Yeah, it all depends on
California.
Think about it. When you run, you run it from the law.
That's hilarious to me.
New Orleans always run to Georgia, Texas.
Yep. That's what that man said.
I say California, and
that's where you would run.
That's what you asked him, man.
I said,
what the fuck?
No, I said from. Okay, so
P, slow down, P. All right,
you've been on that. No, listen.
I gave you my answer.
If y'all go back to the question I said, name me 3 states a motherfucker would run to. That think about it. 3 states that people who on the run from the law generally run to.
I gave you mine. I'm telling you, and he heard you. He was giving you his.
I'm saying
he just gave you his 3. What was your argument?
What I'm saying because I know people.
No, my
Georgia. I know people that then ran to Texas, and I know people that then ran to fucking California.
You must have. Did you disagree with one of the states he said, and that's where you was going with that?
Yeah, because I was saying.
Okay, well, Georgia, tell him which one. Which one?
Texas. No, California.
Okay.
California is the only state I would never run to because Los Angeles, that shit is hella populated by police, and you run your motherfucking ass up in Los Angeles, you gon' get found. There's too many police.
California big as a motherfucker though.
No.
He ain't say Los Angeles though, Pete.
Just a misconception. Have you ever been to California, Peter?
California big as a motherfucker. That bitch used to be
San Francisco and Berkeley.
Used to be an island.
So look, when you
right around the Red Sea.
When you went out there, were you harassed by the police or something like that?
Nigga, I went out there in the 80s. Fuck no. Shit, I was a child when I went out there.
Nigga, that was when crack was out, nigga. What you mean?
Right.
It was way tougher.
Niggas was still getting backed up on crack out there, but fuck.
The police was even worse too.
They said the police was acting crazy around there. They should have fucked with you.
That's a fact. I don't know, P. That California hit him, chap. That's all. That you hit him. You struck him when you said California. You like, oh hell no, nigga, you were hot in California.
And the reason I asked that question is because the most common place that I hear people run to and get caught up at is Georgia, Mississippi, or Texas.
Boy, ain't nobody
even some cases Alabama.
Boy, you crazy. I just seen a nigga go to jail for
life. I'm only going up because I'm an upstream nigga. I just thought about the river itself, and I've been the little route that way, and I seen that bitch. That bitch at night. That bitch is a straight shot, nigga. Like you could get the fuck. Like how that little road go right there. When I seen that shit, I'm like, yeah.
You know what 64 ounces is?
Out of here.
That's a little over 2 ounces.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you know what? That might be 3 ounces.
Wait, say it again.
364 ounces. That's 3 ounces.
You say 364 ounces?
No. 3 ounces is 64 grams, I'm thinking. Wait, 20, 40 plus another 20. Yeah, that's
no, the facts and receipts say she run to cook. Colorado,
Texas,
North Dakota,
Georgia,
or New Mexico,
and Illinois.
Houston,
Chicago, and Atlanta.
Hide your ass off in
California.
Texas, Georgia, Illinois.
Okay. That's what I know for a fact. You can hide the fuck out in that motherfucker. But like I said,
you can hide, P. I'm saying you'll be surprised, bro. This bitch big as what they make it seem like is if you thinking about if we thinking about just main cities, like they got a lot of little towns that's on the outskirts of shit too, where you know it's okay, you know what I'm saying, and you out the way and it's quiet, it's a little lay low, you know. So I'm not surprised he stayed for 5 months. Actually, I'm surprised of the location and
I would have never went
and the
there.
behavior I was into, you know, being institutionalized and not actually, you know what I mean, thinking this all the way out.
I just would have never seen in the video. The streets is talking, and the streets. Some kind of weird motherfucker was saying that he got into it with the LeBron he was living with, and she the one calling people on him.
I heard that narrative, but
shit.
I'm waiting for it to come out in court.
I gotta play it, chap. I gotta play it.
I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that's what happened.
No, I'm just saying, you know. That's one of the other speculations that's floating around out there. So,
of course, because that sound right. Jezebel take you down. Right?
No, I'm doing this because we actually talked about this, chap. And what did I say when we were trying to reach Peter?
You gotta wait. You can't just say that's what happened because that's what they're saying. I was telling
Chap. No, look, listen to me.
Don't know for
that's
sure
exactly what I said. I said the same thing, bro. I heard they were saying that your girl did it.
I get it.
You feel me?
I get saying that your girl did it, but at the end of the day, That's the perfect answer.
Not saying we know nothing else more. I'm just telling you that, nigga, I had that same epiphany, nigga, with the shit. So it's not like you came in out the blue. I'm just surprised and shocked that you actually said it because, nigga, I'm telling you exactly. But people don't look at that the way they're supposed to look at it to investigate shit. They look at it as, well, that's what happened. Like they know all the facts, Pete. You know how this go over here in Blood Talk Nola, man. Come on, Pete.
You gotta wait.
You know how I go over here,
dog. Crazy.
We know. Yeah, what we heard, Pete, is what? Pete? What we heard.
The girl.
Right.
Come on, man. You know how I go over here.
Like I said, it might be the girlfriend. I'm not saying it's not the girlfriend. I'm saying I'm waiting for all the shit to come out.
Not saying it is, not saying it ain't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just saying I want all the information to come out.
Because Pete, guess what? I heard the same thing, though. They were saying that she called him because they got mad and had a little argument and shit. That's what I heard. What you heard about the girlfriend?
That's the same thing I heard. They had an argument. She got mad, left the house, and called the people.
See, did we? Pete, I never asked you. Honestly, Pete, did me and you talk about this situation before? Or just recently?
Yes. Yeah, recently.
No, we didn't, nigga. I ain't talked to you about that. I just talked to Chop about that, nigga. I ain't talked to you about it being a girlfriend and all that. When I talked to you about that?
Didn't me and you have a conversation while I was at work before I got home?
About the being a girlfriend? With the Grove situation? All right. Yeah. Never mind. No, we didn't, nigga.
Brother. I said, yeah. You said no.
That nigga said, yeah.
That so-called girl, Dariana, she already got snatched up, booked, charged, probably singing a sad love song in lockup. It said she helped him bust out, drove the car, maybe even planned the map. Once she fell, it was all on him. And trust this year, every man on the run eventually start talking to his people. By July, the case went cold like leftovers. The other escapee, done, gone, captured, processed back behind bars, dreaming of commissary snacks. But woo, nah, that boy became folklore. Barbershop talk got wild. Some said he hit Texas all fields. Others said he joined a church group in Alabama. One fool said he seen that boy at a Popeye drive-thru. Like, bruh, ain't no way my man ordering a 3-piece with the marshals on speed dial. Still a legend grew. Federal agents moving state to state, knocking on doors, flashing photos. You seen this man, but the hood don't snitch for free. And that boy Wu knew that. He wasn't loud, he wasn't flexing, he wasn't playing chess for no board. Every motel, every person's couch, every borrowed whip, calculated. Thing is this year. Though paranoia always taxed for freedom, the fifth moment hit different. You can only duck so many cameras before the lens finds you. Atlanta started buzzing. New Orleans whispered, drifted east. Somebody said, yo, they got eyes on them in zone 4. And just like that, Chase circled back to the dirty South. Man, Atlanta woke up that Wednesday like it ain't no history was about to happen on his front porch. Uncooking the pavement. Birds sounding like sirens. And somewhere off of Campbellton Road, the devil was packing his bag. Derrick Groves, 5 months free, 5 months ducking. Finally ran out of runaway time. Thought he would load, hide in the regular house off of Honeysuckle Lane. But when the marshals pull up, bro, the whole zip code felt it. Cops ain't come quiet either. Nah, they slid through that bitch like a parade with no smile. Sirens hollering, lights bouncing off windows. Black SUVs swarming like bees that smell payday. They ain't even knock polite. They pulled up like, yo, Derrick, you home, big dog? They was peeking through curtains trying to record for TikTok. Whole street on lock. Kids whispering, that's him. That's the dude from the NO. And boom, that first command echoed out. Come out with your hands up. Ain't no answer. Just silence. Stick heavy like the air holding his breath. They gassed the house once, nothing. Twice, still quiet. At the third, even the brick wall started sweating. You could feel the tension through the cameras, like the city itself saying, come on, bruh, this is the end of the road. Marshals called in extra units. Squad out there geared up like a Call of Duty game, and still no movement. That's when the whisper started. He gonna do it. He gonna die in there. But nah, that boy Groves ain't come this far just to end in a puff of smoke. Dude wanted the headline, the respect that I made him work for it type shit. Even you've been running for that long, freedom ain't even about breathing air no more. It's about not letting them see you. Hours pass, police yelling, media gathering, drones humming. Atlanta heat ain't giving nobody mercy. People on the scene said they heard one officer say, "We seen moving in the back." Another shout, "Hold position." You could feel the whole block leaning in. And then silence again. One last pop of gas. A call from inside. Door crack. Next thing, they drag them out. Hands up, eyes low, shirt down from heat and regret. And just like that, it's over. The ghost was caught. Officer grabbed the mic. Eric goes and cut it. Cameras flashing, Twitter exploding, reporters acting like they cracked the Da Vinci Code. In them streets, folk laugh like ain't no way he made it 5 months just to get bagged up by a tip. That's how the game go though. Streets raise you, system chase you, and sooner or later, one of them gotta win. As they cuffed him, one cop said something like, "Yo, like you gave us a run, son." I swear that boy Wu smirked, that kind of half grin that said, "At least y'all had to earn it." That's the rule of the block. Even when you lose, make them work for the W. And the smoke cleared and the flashing lights faded. Atlanta went back to regular. Same streets, same corner, same people acting like they ain't just seen the Manhunt movie filmed on their block. Crews packed up, talking about justice served. Reporters grinning like they got the scoop of the century. But the hood ain't impressed. The hood never is. We seen folks rise and fall for less. Twitter gone wild. Everybody playing detective. Yo, I knew the dude was in Atlanta. Man, that's straight up cap. Meanwhile, in them barbershops and trap kitchens, cats talking different. Some laughing like 5 months. That's better run than most NBA contracts. Others nodding quiet, thinking how a man could taste air and lose it all in one headline. You could feel that weird mix of respect and regret floating through the block. Respect because he made him work for it. Regret deep down. Everybody know the ending don't change. Ain't no happy endings when your past got bodies in it. Some say he ain't speak a word when they booked him. They stare straight ahead like he left his soul somewhere between the cell bars and the street lights. Others said he cracked a little devious grin. He heard the cuffs clicks. That silence finally that came when the chaos stopped running. And while the world kept scrolling, the city kept moving. But the block never forget. Folks gonna talk about Derrick Rose every time somebody say, "Ain't no way you can break out of all these Paris and stay free." They gonna say you ain't heard about that boy Groves, like a bedtime story for grown folks who still think they can outrun karma. Fed celebrated, another fugitive downs, case closed. You can tell deep down, he low-key respected the grind. 5 months stuck in the whole system, built to find you. That's some gangster shit right there. Somewhere in the same dirty back room with flickering lights, somebody saying, "Damn, that boy Groves really did that." And that's all that's left. A myth told in street slang and hood gossip. From the Paris to the ATL, that boy ran the whole board. But the game don't ever stop. It just changed players.
Shout out to he had a little breakdown.
Yeah, shout out to Ram, bro. That's what's that. Great breakdown. That shit was funny too.
Susan Hutchinson and what you call that shit? The video of the house they said it was in the inside of the house.
Word.
And then I'm done with it.
Good afternoon. We'll share an important update with the people of New Orleans. Derrick Groves, the individual who was in our custody for 5 months awaiting sentencing, who was let out of our custody in May, has been captured in Atlanta, Georgia, after a months-long multi-agency operation. Let me be clear. When this type of thing happens, we do not stop until they are found. For nearly 5 months, our team worked hand in hand with our law enforcement partners to bring Groves back into custody. I want to thank the Atlanta Police Department, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, the United States Marshal Service, Louisiana State Police, the New Orleans Police Department, and especially our OPSO Fugitive Apprehension Team for their relentless pursuit and commitment to public safety. I also want to thank the members of our community in New Orleans and across the country for the countless tips and information and even prayers. This would not have happened without you. As we begin to close the chapter on this stage of OJC's history, we can now put all of our resources towards holding the people accountable who assisted, continuing to secure and harden the jail.
Accountability.
And public safety.
I like that word.
Let's continue this journey together. Thank you.
She won't continue the journey together because it would just be right if she could be there to dish out the punishments.
Because she feel played that bad, child?
Yeah, she feel played.
Or is something really actually wrong with the fucking judicial system and the jails itself and how you supposed to be holding all these fucking inmates?
Something wrong.
So my next question is, who you covering for then? Because I thought you come here to really handle business. You supposed to make it happen.
Well, one of the other things I want people to think about this too. Why did it happen during the election season?
I got questions. I just got questions.
Nah.
Was y'all sitting on him? Did y'all know where he was at the whole time? Did y'all have informants out there already watching him and saying, yeah, I saw the nigga in the club? And just sat on him and waited and said, what you said just now is around that time, my P. That was just somebody said that just now.
Yo, he was saying
I don't know, one of y'all.
Why
election? Yeah, the election shit. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Did y'all sit on him? Did y'all been know where he was at? Is what I'm saying, child. Could y'all have been arrested him, but did y'all sit on him because of what he just said? Does that all go? Could that have possibly happened? That's all I was asking. Because when he said that,
it looked good,
but at the last minute, it's like,
for him to been in court.
We got questions.
The election.
These questions and more.
Like, well, hey,
we ain't speculating on nothing. We got questions. That's all I be trying to tell him, though. I'm asking. How much information did you actually have? 5 months, right, fella?
Right.
Yep.
He was so-called right there, huh?
Right there.
And his baby mama read it on him, right?
Right fucking there.
That's the story, right? Ain't that crazy?
That was you was.
Dirty motherfuckers. Somebody lying, child. If that's the story, somebody lying, dog. I think a lot of people.
There's a lot of lies going on, brother.
Yeah, I got questions, though. That's all. Hey, boy. They got Grove, man. Let me put that sign up right quick.
This is after the police breached the house.
Children's shoes, wigs, clothing, buckets, and tank.
Oh, they played. See what I'm saying, Peter? This shit crazy.
Tell me where he was.
And the crawl space, where Derek Groves was found hiding in a Southwest Atlanta basement. Authorities tracked him down to Honeysuckle Lane, nearly 5 months after authorities say a 4-time convicted killer climbed through a hole behind a jailhouse toilet and scaled a fence to escape.
What is your reaction to finding out that someone with those kinds of charges was living in your house?
I was shocked. I said, you gotta get the hell out of here.
The home's owner, Richard McQueen, let us decide. Most of the home's entrances had been breached and the home trashed. McQueen said the tenant was a young woman. He said he wasn't sure when she started renting because he'd been out of town.
They paid rent.
Damn, you saw that house, nigga?
Clothing,
tornado,
and tinctures labeled with the names of flavors.
Oh, he was up in here.
What y'all think?
Oh,
yeah, her mental, Chop, I think her mental capacity wasn't even able to be harboring a motherfucking fugitive, man.
Yeah,
his ass supposed to be in.
He probably made a decision to
Subala,
make it happen like
Zumbada. Y'all niggas say y'all from Africa, huh? Why your ass and go to Zimbabwe, nigga? You go somewhere, man. What is you doing, man? Come on, bro. Look at that fucking house, Chop. Are you kidding me, nigga? I learned everything I need to know once they showed me the house.
But could this also be a media ploy to say that this is the conditions that they was living
the news
in?
with it? Yeah, they kicked all that shit around in the house and shit.
I told you they're trying to get this man a death penalty, bro.
They gonna base it off that. That's all they need. But you look, you in there though. See that? You in there. Groves in there, round. He in there. He not realizing what's going on with his life. He done set up cameras in that bitch with all that money, right?
On the real, bro.
Just think about it, dog. Right quick.
I'm on the run. You know, first of all, like I said, the shit seemed a little too convenient that this man been on a run 5 months only to get caught up in a house in squalor type conditions by living with somebody who's renting from somebody who don't even know who the fuck he renting to because he been out of town. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. You know where that fucking money was coming from. You see what I'm saying? This shit just way too fucking convenient. This could have been him getting set up to go there and live there at the behest of said individuals that work for the OPSO. I ain't gotta say no names. You know, hey, look, I'm gonna spring you out because with that other boy, Massey, ain't that boy say he was let out, and then Susan Hutchinson gave him opportunities he never got.
So you saying he been want to turn himself in then?
Who, Massey? Or Groves? No, fuck no. Groves like, fuck that. If you let me out, I'm out.
Damn.
I'm saying Antoine Massey said he was let out.
The news, fella.
No, I heard that you know what you was basing it off of, but I heard what you first said. You said I'm saying about the Grove situation, him being in that house, right?
Oh, about him, yeah, about him being, I think.
So I'm saying you saying it's a ploy for the people.
Yeah.
You saying it's a ploy and shit. Like, did he been want to turn himself in? Was my question. Did he want to turn himself in? Did like you said, the people that you didn't want to name, did them people tell him, hey, sit here in this fucked up swaller? That's the word you used. Sit in the swaller house and wait on the people to come get you because we had an agreement that this was going to happen and you could just turn yourself in like this. Like what you said? I'm saying people like.
I think him and the girl came to agreement for him to give himself up. I don't think it just happened like, I think he got tired of putting her through it. And was like, fuck it. Like, I've been gone 5 months. Like, I'm gonna die in that bitch anyway.
I don't know. That's just me coming up with possible theories, man. Like that now what you saying, Chop, that could be true. That could be true. But fuck, if he's such a cold-hearted killer, like they trying to paint him out to be, he wouldn't have gave a fuck about her no matter which way the pot gets like, bitch, fuck you. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. All good theories. I give that. These are all great theories that we coming up with because we gotta start trying to analyze this shit and see what is the possible scenarios behind this shit. Because deep down inside, like you said yourself, dog, you ain't never heard about nobody breaking out of OPP ever in your 37 years. I'm 47. I ain't never heard about nobody breaking out that bitch too. It's just something.
Not just OP people, just jail period.
Jail period, right? But but that's just this shit just be bewildering sometimes, bro. But again,
I ain't broke out like walk out like that white boy did.
Nah, this another thing too, and this how you should know that ain't no fucking way this shit ain't some type of media ploy, because notice in that video that you were showing when dude was talking, how the fucking media get there so fucking fast that they got time to set up before the house get breached. If police already on the scene, house surrounded, they ready to go in. You
call them insiders,
think about it. If you
they call them insiders, bro. They got people that
paparazzi
that work
man.
for the.
Somebody that got that call.
Come on, man. Come on, P. Why you acting like niggas don't know niggas?
Dog.
That niggas don't get the low on niggas. That what you telling me?
No,
people don't get the low on people.
But I'm saying
that's all that is. Look at it like that.
I'm there waiting.
Chopping my line.
I'm gonna wait for the media to get here to bust the door down. Dog.
That's just getting the low on somebody, bro. You know where they at. You just know their location.
Fox News was out there.
Huh? That's simple.
Fox.
Peter, not you see what I'm saying? So I'm not getting on you about nothing. I'm just saying, like, just think about it like that. Like that shouldn't even be a question. Like that's them people. How they getting it? They getting their low. They getting their location and they on site, nigga. Soon as it happen. Sometimes them motherfuckers be getting. They know good people where they about to go on things and shit, and they take them with them and shit. I'm just saying, bro. I didn't see it happen. I ain't gonna act like I ain't seen it happen, though. I ain't gonna sit here and be like, man, no, man, them people get that fucking location, bro. Like he just said too. Chuck said had a good point too. Think about paparazzi. Man, they made Kanye. My dog walked into a motherfucking yield sign. The thing is, they found out where that fucking man was at, man, and snapping pictures and shit. That man. Hey, I said stop on. And ran clean into a motherfucking sign, dog. Like, bruh. I don't know, bruh. That shit real, bruh. I'm just saying. I never experienced it, but I fucking seen it, dog. So that's all I need to, for confirmation, nigga. So I could just, I ain't gonna say I could just imagine, but like I said, but that shit, it gotta be different, Just being a humble man myself, it gotta be a different feel, though. That shit, But definitely, bro. That's all you had, Chap? Or you ready to do your shit, I mean, or you had mine lined up? Whatever, however you want to rock.
Yeah, I was just going to, because that was kind of, I used the owl. I always do that. My bad, y'all. I use the owl. It's y'all time.
That's all good.
I got it up on screen for y'all. Right.
Shout out to the people. Chilling in the building with us. I appreciate y'all. You already know we about to jump past that Grove situation, though. Respect to all the people, that's really going through that situation. I hope Ron really find, peace in himself and find God, bro, and really try to figure out what you really want to do in life, bro, because that shit is a hard journey, and a lot of people don't really understand that, you really go through that, and you really try to figure out what you want to do in life, but people don't understand that shit is some of the hardest shit you could actually do, just having all these fights within yourself, and also, demons that they, portray upon, us as a people. So just think about it like that, Ron. Just, I don't know how my dogs feel about it, but I'm pretty sure they, kind of feel the same way, blessings to you and your family, Ron, and hope everything, it's all
work out
good with you and work out for y'all.
Hopefully, I pray they don't do the death penalty shit, dog. Cause even though you allegedly brought that upon somebody, you know what I'm saying? I think having to learn to live with your decision for the rest of your life would be a more fitting punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I really fucking did that dumbass shit. Cause think about it. You do shit on impulse as a young person, and then as you reflect on your fucking life over the course of the years, you be like, I ain't really had to do the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just acted out because that's how I felt at the time, not knowing that there was a better way to process that emotion that you were dealing with at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because literally, like, I think me and a lot of the older brothers that I be working with, they all say the same thing. A lot of these dudes that's out here doing the shit they doing, they literally living on emotion and don't know how to process that shit. Like, you in your feelings about something. Not, like I see, it be one thing if a motherfucker trying to do you something right then and there, you gotta get down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show them, all right, look, I ain't the one to be fucking with or some shit like that. But over some petty dumbass shit, arguments, or nigga ran off with your little change or whatever like that, like, dog, you really willing to sit down for the rest of your fucking life and face the death penalty behind a couple of dollars or some other petty shit? Like, come on, man. I really think there's a better way that shit could be handled. Like I see, if you gotta defend yourself, then that's one thing. But other than that, man, nah. But on the screen right now, fellas, though, I don't know if I showed this to y'all last week or I showed I know I showed one of them. But a conservative South Carolina judge who was reprimanded for using the N slur and called Dylan Roof's family victims immediately after Roof killed 9 black churchgoers, has been arrested for possession of child sex abuse images. What y'all think?
Shit, go ahead, child. I ain't gonna much hold you, bro.
My bad.
If you talking, you're on mute.
My bad. Wait. Conservative South Carolina judge who was reprimanded.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I took it down. My bad. There it is.
Reprimanded using the N slur and called Dylan Roof's family victims immediately after Roof killed black churchgoers has been arrested for possession of law. Man, them little bitches be nasty, bro. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm sick of it. Like, my thing is, you got money and everything. Why the fuck do you want to fuck with a child? Like, that's crazy. Like, you can't get a woman?
How you getting away with fucking with a child? That's my question.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, that's
it shouldn't exist. It shouldn't exist to me. Oh yeah, go ahead, child. It shouldn't exist, P. It shouldn't exist, bro. It shouldn't be something that is trying to gather up a group of people to see if they're going through the same struggle type shit. You know what I'm saying? Once you figure out that these people are fucking pedophiles, there's a problem, P. You hear me, dog? It's a fucking problem, dog. And I don't understand how people don't understand it and on that type of level, like with that shit. You still live here? I'm talking to myself in this.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Talking to myself in this.
Yeah, I'm still here. I am still here. Now I'm gonna say this.
Tell me something. Tell me something.
Because I myself sit down and think about this. A judge who presides over felony cases of all sorts of felony cases, not just the Dylan Roof situation. Because remember, he probably presided over a good bit of child abuse cases, right? Or child abuse cases, or anything involving a child. Now you got to question how many people went before him and probably was found not guilty with evidence to support their guilt, but only got found not guilty because he's the same type of motherfucker they were. Right? Then, how many people went before him as people who were claiming their innocence and then turned around and were found guilty because he was a racist? Like, do they... So, like, we have independent police monitor down here. Do they have independent monitors that monitor the judges? You see what I'm saying?
For what?
Somebody to go in.
That's what they're gonna tell you. For what?
Go in and watch this. For what? Because of this type of shit.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna tell you. For what?
To protect people from this type of shit.
What you call it? Do Eternal Affairs or somebody like that? Ain't that the
right
agency that's supposed to be? Do they deal with judges too? We need to look that up, P. We need to look up who
investigates the judges.
Who police judges to convict them and shit. Yeah, it's a good question. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask that bitch. What's that bitch name? Ask that bitch. Shit, bitch. Yeah, one of them bitches, whatever they name it, they got all kind of names now. Gemini and all kind of shit. Say, bitch. You won't be a robot, huh? You won't be a nigga, huh? All right. Boy, that AI shit get out of hand too, boy. I saw motherfucking Tupac and Bruce Lee in a 6'4", nigga.
All right, it says judges are I went on Google on my other device, and it says judges are monitored by various bodies with specific entity depending on the court system. In state systems, judicial conduct commissions or similar.
Can you repeat that one more time? Can you repeat that last sentence one more time for me, P? That last sentence.
Okay, it says judges are monitored by various bodies within or with the specific entity depending on the court system. In state systems, judicial conduct commissions or similar agencies investigate complaints and often make recommendations to us.
Okay. Go, keep going. My bad. I'm thinking while you're talking.
Investigate complaints and often make recommendations to a higher court, which has the final disciplinary authority. At the federal level, the Judicial Conference of the United States sets policy, while chief judges or judicial councils address complaints about misconduct within their circuit.
Oh man, it'll never sit then. You see what I'm it'll never. Come on, bro. What you think? Tell me what you thinking, bro. Because I don't want to just give you my opinions out there.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Just tell me what you think.
By hearing what I read, a lot of shit getting slipped through the cracks because you got too many different judges, right? And not enough people have the time or the energy to keep filing complaints against these ridiculous ass judges that's on the bench. So a lot of shit that these judges is doing is slipping between the cracks. Nah,
especially if I'm into the shit that I'm trying to convict, huh?
Right. You see what I'm saying? they slipping through the cracks. But enough complaints must have got filed on this particular judge that they started investigating him and said, well, you know what? Let's see what he has.
Yeah, I don't think them agencies doing their job. Yeah, we need more agencies.
Not, bro. And if they not,
they're not doing their job. One of the other.
I could think that shit might be happening like that is because a lot of these judges that sit at the local, state, and federal level all went to fucking law school together. Like they all buddies from the same graduating class. Like how many times
I just thought about something, Pete, and this. Pete, I just thought about something. This shit might sound crazy though, but just hear me out. You see how the FBI was actually created knowing that they wasn't even a part of that judicial system to even be an agency. The FBI is an agency. So what if, knowing that you have all the facts that happen to people and knowing that the FBI did certain shit to people and areas and COINTELPRO and these things like that we know about that we done talked about on the show on Blunt Talk Nola right quick, you know what I'm saying? Did this possibly make room for another agency where they look up Black history and stuff like that, or old so-called Black people's cases and shit like that, and they make an agency to, reverse that effect, make those things right, like all kind of cases, like even murders, killings, these different white supremacist societies that's created to still keep shit going, like it's just a whole agency based off of that. Does that sound crazy? Or like, because I just thought about that just now, like, do you think the government would go for something like that if it was presented, not all sloppy like I'm saying it?
No. Okay, the government wouldn't go for it because the reason I think the government wouldn't go for it is because if such an agency existed, then the government itself will have to go back and right all the wrongs that's ever done to people.
I think that's what it's about, though, right? I know that's what I'm saying. It would, but not only the FBI.
But
I know because, but I know. Look. Okay, look. Just think about it like this. I'm not saying that you're wrong about nothing. I'm just trying to give you the full thought process of what I'm saying. Let's just say they use that, right? So like if you think about TV and shit right now, and how they use propaganda too, right? And you're seeing more and more Black people, more and more gays, more and more transgender, more and more of the other than you saw when you was a little boy. There's a lot of white men on TV, back then. Whether we like it or not, you know what I'm saying? It was a transition of what was allowed to be shown on TV. Even, how they mixed up curse words and stuff. You could say certain words in a certain way, and thank you. But you could never say no fucking bitch back then. That was always considered a curse word. So it's just those type of tactics I'm saying about propaganda. Do you think? I was just asking you, but I'm not saying you stand firm on whatever you're saying, brother. It's just would they feel any type of way about like looking at that, like, or not even feel a type of way, like, okay, let's make an agency for this too, because that would also make us look good because of we're trying to make a wrong All right. So we're going to counter what the FBI mistakes was by creating this new agency of, you know, minorities, as they would call us, right? I'm just going to use that word. But you know, it's definitely a remix. But you know what I mean, Pete, is just trying to give you a you know, a broad space of how they probably would be talking about the shit, like, and to make this shit into a real thing, just like the investigation service was created for, you know, that federal, you know, for the FBI, like
Right.
like a how can you call it, a national, okay, let's say like a national Bureau Investigation, the NBIP. Ooh. But then it also got a spin because they used to call us Negroes, right? The NBI, nigga.
The Negro Bureau
And you
of
can say,
Investigation.
no, but look, I said the national though, but it actually stands for national. Because look what national stands for as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You still, it got triple meanings, just like this shit. You know what I'm saying, Pete?
Right.
Huh? You feel me?
I'm
with you. I don't know they would they do it? Nah, because they ain't thinking like us, bro. I don't think they really, you know, I don't think they want humanity to, you know, actually exist like it's supposed to be. I'm gonna agree with you with that, though. But I think that I was just thinking about that, like, what if they made like a, and I just created all that shit just now, but I was thinking like, what if they made another agency where, you know, it's just like a group of motherfuckers that got together to go stop meth labs and shit that's ran by the Ku Klux Klan and shit. Like, just like you see what I'm saying? Just like they went against the Italians when they were selling booze and shit.
Right.
Like, I don't get why that tactic wasn't constantly used, and that's why I asked, like, did anybody present that to them people, or they just go along with being a part of the FBI and go along with, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying, just thinking out the box a little bit. My bad, bro. You can keep the party going. I was just, you know, little brother, bro.
Was a good thought, dog. That actually was a good thing because
that's what I'm saying. Like, brainstorming like a motherfucker.
I'll do. Even if the government doesn't create an agency, and I agree with Chop when he said this a while back, we don't need them. We could create our own fucking agency that goes in and investigate shit like that with these judges, the police, and all these political officials. We create our own agency and go investigate that shit our motherfucking selves. You know what I'm saying? And really, all it boils down to is everybody having the proper certification that they need. Just say you go and become a private investigator, right? You, as a private investigator, have a lot of leeway into being able to do a lot of shit that most motherfuckers can't get access to information on because they're not in the field to be able to do it, right? A lot of shit with these judges and these lawyers, police, political officials, all that shit should be literally everything about you as far as what you do in office should be a matter of public record because it affects the public. So if we created our own agencies based off of the fact that we had a lot of private investigators, or PIs as they call them, that agency right there alone would be able to uncover a lot of shit. Because how many times we did a show and we found out that people were innocent and fucking evidence was being suppressed or squashed or not being presented that could prove these people innocent, all because you had racist district attorneys or racist judges sitting at the helm, racist cops. Like, start finding the thread and pull at it until the whole thing unravels. Now you gotta go back and fix the shit you fucking did. You know what I'm saying? From not from a governmental standpoint, but from a standpoint that you done got fucking busted.
It is definitely ruffle feathers.
Bullshit.
It is definitely ruffle feathers. I'm gonna say it like that, P. I'm trying to be as modest as possible. I know this blunt talk.
Yeah. It'll definitely ruffle some feathers.
I just wanted your opinion on that, though.
Yeah. All right. So the other video that I got, because I got, like I said, I got a bunch of them. I told y'all this earlier this week. I don't know if it was earlier this week or later today or earlier today or whatever. But I've been finding a lot of little interesting things. And on the screen right now is a video of a mother having dealings with a teacher that put her hands on her child. Now, a mother has dealings that put hands on her child for not paying attention in class.
Yeah, bro, if they ain't read this by now, y'all slow as hell. Y'all all need to check. Cause Pete done had this up. I'm just playing. Go ahead, man.
A minute. So I muted the sound, but I want y'all to catch the videography. That poor teacher didn't stand a chance in hell. And mama in there looked like she in her PJs. Slinging up all around. So, to the mothers out there. What started the
fight, Pete? What started the fight?
What started the fight was the teacher putting her hands on. Oh, wait. Did the video show?
Yeah, we saw them bitches squabbling. We saw them squabbling.
Okay, so the teacher must have been trying to, maintain the attention of a child in the class, and the child just wasn't paying attention. So the teacher probably put hands on a little child. Don't know how old the child was, they didn't say. So the mother came there and said, "Oh, well, you put your hands on my child. Well, I'm about to lay these hands on you." And that's the video that we got so far.
Mm-hmm. Hustling at the school. Looked like in the front. Looked like right in the front entrance.
Right by the office. Come on, bring your ass out here.
That was
she probably went in the classroom. And hold on. Let me put it back up on the screen. Because from the look of this, it looked like she probably called the lady out and was like, "Ma'am, I need to talk to you about, my child saying this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah." Right? And right then and there, as soon as she come out there in the little foyer by the front office, she went to work. As soon as she saw her, she went to work. That's what it appears like, cause shit, mama looked like she caught the teacher clean off guard and was like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm about to get you." And when you think about it, that shit look real, bro. Like, fuck. All right, I got one more. Actually, this
she a biggin too. She was trying to dodge that motherfucking rhino, boy. Nah, you can't.
Where that video?
You can't be no zebra dodging a fucking rhino. That shit crazy. That motherfucker was tough.
Oh, here you go.
I seen that shit.
I passed it up. Where is this thing? Oh, here it is.
Breaking news. Robert Morris, the founding pastor of Gateway Church in Southlake, as you see, being led away here in handcuffs, headed to jail after pleading guilty in his Oklahoma child sex abuse criminal case.
Morris was charged with lewd or indecent acts with a child.
Our Andrea Lucia was inside the courtroom today in Oklahoma. Andrea, can you bring us up to speed right now?
Stunning. Robert Morris, the founder of one of our country's largest churches, has been sentenced to 10 years. The first 6 months he will serve behind bars here in Osage County.
Wait,
the remaining.
Did I play this already?
We have been covering this criminal case since March, when Morris was indicted on 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child for molesting a young girl here in Oklahoma.
Good evening. I'm Steve Eager.
I'm Heather Hayes. Morris appeared in an Oklahoma courtroom this afternoon to enter his guilty plea on 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child, all stemming from incidents dating back to the 1980s.
That's right, Pete.
Jones joining us now
Oh, you ain't
live
played it
with the
before?
latest.
I'm glad you played it, though. Robert motherfucking Morris. Look at that bitch.
Robert Morris received a 10-year suspended sentence with the first 6 months to be spent in an Oklahoma jail. He will also have to register as a sex offender. Morris pleaded guilty to 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child from sexual abuse incidents that date back to the 1980s against Cindy Clemishire when she was just 12 years old. Clemishire.
For you right here at 4 o'clock, we've got breaking news. Robert Morris, the
Hey. Yeah, P. Robert motherfucking Morris, bruh. That motherfucker was popular, bruh. He one of them ones, bruh. Say P, bruh. People ain't talking about it, though. Why the fuck y'all ain't talking about this, man? The fuck going on, man? We got us another one, like a Biggie song, P-Dot?
And another one.
P, we got like a Biggie song, bro. Are you kidding me?
Negative.
I just played it with Ted Cruz. He's allegedly slipped up and said we need to leave him alone, P. See why we need the NBI? We protect little white girls too, P. The fuck going on, man?
These
12?
fucking people is
okay.
Like I said, bro, I'm not gonna keep giving them the excuse that it's a sickness. You are evil.
And this shit, look how long it been going. It been going on for a minute. These motherfuckers ain't been caught, bro. They still sitting in high places, bro. You don't. Come on, man. I ain't gotta do that verse for you, man. I ain't about to go to the Bible for you, man. That's crazy. Come on, man. You know what you're supposed to be looking for, but you choose not to. Cause they make your favorite whatever. And these motherfuckers sit up here. Even not only that. Them motherfuckers into what you into and your motherfucking ass. Bro, the nigga say he had a Zoom call. Remember my shit with the judge? That judge say he had a Zoom. He was Zoom call teaching motherfuckers how to get away with putting their little flicks on their shit, bro. Okay. It's a web of them, P. That's what I be trying to tell you, bro. Why I keep using that word organizations? That's what it is, bro. It's organized, bro. These people got a motherfucking cancer that needs to be eradicated, though. And that bitch getting bigger and bigger because money is making people sell out for going for this shit, though. So you seeing it more and more in the, from the movies to the cartoons, bro. From the music to the stories.
From the yeah.
The fuck, Brian? Come on, man. I ain't gonna act like oh see it, but you know what I'm saying? Like this is what we do over here, dog. We come on, bro. They can't act like it's not happening, bro. Then be having all that. Oh, you know we got Groves, yeah, but y'all got that nigga too. WDSU.
Right. Nobody. And again,
the fuck?
And what's crazy is then
he got Robert fucking Morris. Go look him up. You see, man,
why? So this my thing. Why we only keep hearing about shit that only impacts us on a local level from syndicated stations that go from east to fucking west, north and south, but y'all only want to show us shit that don't pertain to nobody else but here. Show me the shit that happens outside.
It's bullshit, Pete.
Yeah, man.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's something that you already know. Didn't we show on? I don't know if we showed it on here, but I think we did a while back, when they showed all the broadcasters saying the exact same thing on the fucking news, and they showed them saying it all at the same time and put the pictures on there, and it was saying the exact same fucking thing, though. So how y'all don't get the world news? Somebody lying.
The international.
They choose what they want to talk about. Goes back to the beginning of my point, bro. They choose, bro. That's why I asked why y'all not talking about that. I was being sarcastic, nigga. I know why y'all don't talk about that. It's people in high places that's trying to hide this. It's people in high places that's trying to hide this type of behavior, Pete. And it's a ring going on to that shit. And if they get caught with it, a lot of people gonna fucking fall, dog. That was the plan in the beginning. That's why Trump looking crazy right now. Cause his his earned ass his earned ass up there on some bullshit, bro. Like look what's going on, Pete. We always talk about them people, man. Like them niggas selling the country out, bruh. Selling this motherfucker out, P. Like a old bitch on Figueroa, like as they say. I don't even know what that is. But that's all I be hearing, P. I know it's in California somewhere. On Figueroa, P. It must be a strip or something, P. I don't know, but I'm just putting two and two together. That's all.
Look, it's a strip, all right.
That's how they doing us, though. These niggas setting it down the river. Orange, black, and white. We gotta stand together as a people, man. These people is getting rich and getting richer, you know, and getting dumber and dumber, and you know what I'm saying, bro?
At the same time. How you rich and dumb?
Because y'all all believe in something different. Ain't nobody trying to, you know how it go, people. Let's keep it divided. You know, from there and so on. Hey, I don't want. I'm cutting it short because I don't want to keep the.
Oh no, that's it for me.
Keep the show going, bro. Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Pull one of them Davies out. I want to get them people to one of y'all boys can pull that David out for me.
I got you.
Appreciate it.
Already up and ready. Let me close that out.
I talked about that David situation, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but if y'all did, if y'all been tuned into the Peaches and Note, I think y'all remember this. The singer dude, David, the singer. He spell his name David with the 4. He had an incident with his the girlfriend. She was actually underage too, as well. Found her in the back of the trunk of his Tesla, and they've been investigating the situation. I just wanted to give people a quick update on what they found so far. Not too much or nothing, but I just want to, touch up on it because I know I talked about it. And I seen some breaking stuff, so just wanted to bring it to y'all right quick. And they might catch y'all up too. So yeah, if you could just let it play.
All right.
A situation that you actually caught us up on last week involving the pop singer David and Celeste Rivas, who's this 17-year-old, and her body was discovered, if memory serves, in the trunk of a Tesla that was found in a rental car lot in California. At the time, he was on tour. David was on tour in the Northeast, I believe, in the Seattle area, and I remember he canceled a couple shows at the time we checked in with you last. So get us kind of updated on these new police records that you guys, your newsroom, obtained these.
Yeah, and even more tragic, she was 15 now, and when she went missing, she was only 13 years old. She went missing in April of 2024. It sounds like from everything that we've heard and been told that she had a really troubled time at home and just a troubled life in general. In about a 14-month period, cops were dispatched out to her family home in the Los Angeles area. It's about 50 or so miles outside of LA. 11 times in that 13 or so month period. Nothing major, but disturbances and things like that where they were dispatched out. And she had run away at certain periods of time. It's not that it was a one-time thing where she disappeared in April of 2024. She had run away a couple of times prior and had been returned. Sadly, this time she never came back, and she was missing until she was eventually found deceased. And it's a horribly sad story. Police trying to still figure out what happened. They have not named David a suspect, though they have raided his home. They've searched his home for blood. There are a lot of questions, and you're absolutely right. He was on tour when the body was found, but there is a lot of reason to suggest that her body was inside the vehicle for weeks before. So if this was a crime, and it wasn't an accidental death, say, if there was an actual crime here, it's been really hard nailing down when the crime happened, when her death happened. They did an autopsy. They're not even able to determine how she died. They're waiting for toxicology reports. So it's a really difficult investigation because of the length of time that passed in between. And I think everyone's taking a wait and see approach on this guy. He's a pretty big star and becoming bigger, but he had new music that was about to come out. A lot of companies and partners of his have pressed pause now, obviously trying to figure out, did he have anything to do with this horrible situation? So it's just a sad story. Again, she was 15 years old and she's gone.
Have we heard from him at all? And has he publicly spoken about this? Made a statement? Nothing?
No, he has not. And you're right. He was performing. He continued to perform for a couple of days after this happened. And I think it got to the point where it's just not possible to do it anymore because the story had gotten, so much attention that he couldn't continue to tour. It just looked horrible, first of all. And I think people who were associated with him didn't want him touring. So he is not, though, to answer your question, he has not said anything yet. And I think fans and people
you could cut him, Pete. You could go to the next one. What y'all think, fellas? I don't know if Chop came back yet, but Chop will get up too. That's it. Y'all think that's why he's?
Were you sexually abused by staff, guards, or other adults in a juvenile detention center? Many victims have already received up to $580,000 or more.
Yeah, I was trying to get to. All right, there we go.
You good?
I think. So, sitting down, listening to everything that they said, I gotta believe in my heart of hearts, if you're saying that he was on tour when they found the body, but evidence suggests that the body may have been there weeks prior to the tour, how do we know specifically, right? Because these motherfucking music artists go on tours that be like 100-something fucking days. That's a long goddamn time, right? So, if he was on tour and we sitting down looking at it like, okay, he could have had something to do with it. Could have, right? But that's a very long could because of his tour. Now, sitting down and thinking about it even further logically, who's to say that somebody that was close to him, right, did the crime and just put the little girl in the back of the car, not realizing them people was gonna find that fucking car. You see what I'm saying? Oh well, we gotta do something about this. Like we gotta put all that type of shit into consideration. Then again, when you think about it, the parents, like they saying, the little girl had a very troubled home life or a very troubled childhood.
Yeah.
They don't never want to say it came from home, right? They never really want to say that it came from home. They just say she had a troubled
that
childhood.
recently came. The ex-boyfriend. Look, she was that young, P. But look, her ex-boyfriend came out and talked on what type of person she was. They just had an interview with him. Huh? You see what I'm saying? So the mama was letting a lot of stuff go on as far as her being able to have boyfriends and all that too. That was way too young, ma'am, for you to be letting it.
Right.
Yeah, a second boyfriend. Like, we thinking that the dude David was with her young. You know what I'm saying? In his instance, with her being allegedly meeting her at what they say 14, 15, something like that.
13.
13. I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying, Pete? So how you got an ex-boyfriend at 13? Pete.
Exactly.
Pete.
I
saw that earlier too. So I mean,
no motherfucking boyfriend. What fucking boyfriend? You got no boyfriend? Yeah, I do know you don't.
Man, nigga look like he about to play basketball and shit. I'm like, man,
come on, man, this shit
crazy. On that level, exactly. On that level. On that level.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, boy.
12 and shit, bro. So when you was with her at 11, nigga, like that shit, I'm just saying.
On the real, that's just, bro. Like I said, that shit be sounding really, really fucked up. But shit.
Mom and them then came out. But you right about that when you brought up about the parent situation, though. I just want to interject on that parent situation, bro. You right about that because I just thought about it when you said that.
But this the other thing too. Now, a lot of these cultures, right? And I'm not gonna say what nationality or from what country. A lot of these cultures.
Y'all be letting y'all little girls be having them little boyfriends later. Keep it real.
No,
y'all be letting them have them little. No, I'm asking some of them ladies, who still listening. Yeah, I'm asking them. I say ladies, man. Is you a lady? I hope
No. I was going off on something right quick, and
I know, and you were just agreeing. You didn't even hear me say that.
I gotta complete my thought. I gotta complete the thought, bro, before I forget. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these cultures, and like I was saying, these nationalities.
You just would have said, yeah, though. What I said, though, that you did.
The parents in the in these specific cultures and nationalities allow their children to date at young ages. You know, they feel
that's why I was asking. What does that look like to y'all, lady? Y'all, ain't no judges over here. Ain't no fucking judges over here.
Like motherfucker to sit there and
see what he look like.
She had her first cycle, she is declared a woman.
How they look? Because she could look different to people. You know, like they just playing. You know, that go with that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's not no judges over here. I just be wanting to know. You know, we want to know people insight on different situations because people would say that's a young age. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm basing my shit off. How people look at it, like especially when I was trying to act like I want to do all that and get in trouble like a motherfucker, Pete. So amazing.
I think people have and I get it. I really do get it. People have a different standard when it comes to boys at a young age and dating. But for your
that's
daughter,
a good point. That's a good point.
Right? For your daughter, I don't.
No, it's a good point.
Like I don't.
But you the daddy though.
wise.
But look, you still looking at it as a man. I was asking the women, because remember, a woman is softer than us, so they look at things, softer than we look at it. Yeah, that's why I was asking them, but I already know her. But I damn near know what you about to say, damn near. So.
Standing at the door with the shotgun.
I ain't even going there. Excuse me.
With my daughter, young man, standing out there like that. What that movie was? Like your boy on Diamond Daddy off of Players Club.
Yeah, I just want to know who you is.
My daughter letting her around for a big fool bag. Blowing shit away right quick. Yeah, come on in the backyard. Come on. I'm just going to have some fun in the backyard. Pull out a big ass gun.
Yeah, I don't need too much, P. You know, I'm silent, right? I just need to know who you is.
Give me your address. Give me your phone number. That's all I need. Come on, let me bring you home. Let me meet your mom and daddy.
I don't even need that. Once you tell her your real name, you like it.
Real, huh, bro? Nigga going to full detective mode.
I ain't say all that, bro. But just think of I'm just saying, Batman and Batcaves and shit is real. That's all I'm saying.
Who are you? I am the Batman.
I get real when it comes to mine. So, you know what I'm saying? Anything around me.
Have your house staked out from 4 different angles, all the way around, motherfucker. Who you talk? Tap your phone and everything. Just don't play with my little girl, bitch.
Yeah, let her make her own decisions. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make your decisions. I'm gonna be right there to tell you no.
Don't think you could. Don't look, and I'm cool. Look, that's what I'm trying to tell you. As long as it ain't nobody else's influence, as long as she's saying she doing it, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
whatever that is.
I ain't gonna lie, dog.
I'm a Leo. That's why I said I ain't Superman. I'm Batman. That's all.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. When my little niece was getting ready for her prom and her little boyfriend came over to by your house, I was like, "Who the fuck is this nigga? Who is you, sir? Where the fuck you come from? What you got planned?"
You came at the people. That nigga don't play too much. You sounded like Steven just now. Who was that nigga on that nail? With my nail, but you was like you was the protector basically, like that. That is crazy.
Right. Who is you, nigga?
Who is you? That is hilarious, nigga.
But I'm telling you, that the day I got 2 of them in the house, so I know the first instinct that went through your mind when you came through. Man, who the fuck this nigga is? This your who? The fuck this shit been going on? Babe, you knew about this shit?
You play. Look, be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You play off motion that you actually thought you was. You play off in my shit. I played off more shit than I actually thought I was. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I did.
Didn't want to scam and make your baby mad with you.
No, it's just I know right then and there in that moment I realized my own behavior. I'm gonna say it like that. how I just really go off the rocker sometimes and just not consider other people's feelings. If that makes sense.
Right.
But I ain't never know that though. Look, but I ain't never know that existed. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, I thought, I know, what I thought I knew that, you show love by just being genuinely yourself, and people will embrace you. But you, in reality, you don't understand how much you, push or force yourself on people, or your personality itself. Like, yeah, it's a respect thing. But people, we wasn't raised like that, dog. Like, we had to fight for ourselves, had to fend for ourselves. You like beefs and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was, an everyday thing
in the wilderness.
Like, what I'm saying? Like, we grew up different. So just having respect and showing respect was you getting some type of status about yourself. Not only status, but just your own self. Like, just learning how to fight, learning how to fend for yourself, learning how to talk in the streets, learn how to respect, when respect due. Just those little simple things. These kids are brought up a little different than us. You know what I'm saying? They look different. They look at feelings like real feelings, if that makes sense. I know I'm saying that like a grandpa dad.
They are real
feelings.
They are real feelings, but
people be fucking over them though, but they don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the people be fucking over them and they don't know it. But it's like, how did this happen? And I'm gonna do this. I'm ready to. They did me something. I'm going crazy. I can't handle it. Like all this. Bro, I'm trying to say it in the right way. I'm trying to say it. I don't know how to say it because I'm old as fuck now.
Bro, I just went through that shit in here the other night with one of mine. I was like, bro, do you hear your fucking self?
No, they don't. That's what I'm trying to listen. That's what I'm trying to see. Listen to your brother. I had to realize that in that moment. That's what I was telling you about my moment. Like, I realized that when my baby girl brought in her husband, you see what I'm saying? It was like that moment where I had to.
You said husband. Hold the fuck up. She got married.
Hey, bro, we'll talk about that later, bro.
Oh, we gonna have to talk about that.
We'll talk about that later, bro. You're holding up the show, P. You're holding up the show. Come on, man.
Oh my God. All right, let me get to your next video.
I had to switch it right quick on you. Look, you're holding up the show. They have to blame it on you. Look, you're holding up the show, P. Come on, man. Goddamn.
Celeste Rivas Hernandez has been laid to rest. TMZ acquired photos today from the Los Angeles cemetery where the teen's loved ones held a graveside service. This is 28 days after her body was found in the trunk of an impounded car belonging to the pop star known as David, spelled with a 4. So was David among those mourners paying respects to a chronic runaway whom everybody saw as his girlfriend, even though she was 14 years old at most? He was not. Where he was, we don't know. Just like we don't know where he's been since he came off a world tour prematurely after a day-long police search of his house in the Hollywood Hills. Now, as you know, if you followed our coverage, David moved out of that house a week later, his manager breaking a $20,000 a month lease. But apparently, both David and the police, they left a bunch of stuff behind. And if it wasn't junk before, it is now. Our team was there late last week when crews were hauling out boxes.
What's going on, Pete? Talk to me.
Throwing them in the trailer. It was a very different scene from the actual move conducted by actual movers the week before.
What's going on?
Reportedly, it was arranged by the landlord, who's understandably quite.
Oh, go ahead, P. I'm ad-libbing. Go ahead, you can play it. Tell me what you think after that.
Right.
You see that and cleared out the house, huh? Just tell me what you think after it.
Right. All right.
Eager to sign a new tenant. And speaking of houses, by the way, an update. This is really weird. We covered it here on Banfield and also on my show Sidebar on Law and Crime. So on September 18th, 10 days after Celeste's remains were found in David's car, someone apparently made a 911 phone call to police in Texas reporting that gunshots and screaming at the home of David's parents in a suburb of Houston. So police, they rushed to that house, guns drawn, but they quickly realized that this is a prank, that they've possibly been swatted. So up until now, we've only heard about that call, but TMZ got the audio. And I will tell you, it is worth hearing, in part because of the caller's pretty obvious attempt to disguise his or her voice.
Okay, what's going on?
I heard some gunshots.
Okay. How close to your residence were they?
They were right outside my house, and I think someone's dead.
Okay, why do you believe that somebody's dead?
Oh shit!
I just heard a loud scream, and there was gunshots.
Chop, you still there? You're on mute.
Okay. After shots. Okay, but you haven't saw or heard anything else after that?
I heard a scream.
Was it a male or a female scream, do you think?
It was a female.
Female? Okay, we're going to go ahead and get deputies headed out that way.
Is this connected to Celeste? Is this connected to the investigation? We don't know, but I will tell you no charges have been filed in connection with that call so far as we know, and also no charges of any kind yet in connection with Celeste's death. We'll stay on it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone.
All right. So I gotta see. That definitely sounded like it was a little young white boy who swatted the police because he knew that was David's parents, right? Get you another one. Oh. But not only that, what if the person that swatted the police was one of the family members of the little deceased runaway girl? Right?
Uh-oh.
Doing that in the hopes and attempt that the police go there and get into this hellacious gun battle with a figment of their imagination, just to seek revenge for the death of the girl, even though it is not conclusive that he had anything to do with the death of that particular young lady.
Right.
And what if he ended the tour early because he found out about,
exactly
what was going on?
Thank you, because it's too. Yeah, it is. It's
never,
sides of the story.
Never thinks about that shit.
No,
bro.
they do. They do. But what that's why I brought up. That's why I said it the way I said it in the beginning, Pete. You see what I'm saying? Because I wanted somebody to actually have that point of view of what you just said too, because it does go both ways, Pete. And people need to understand that. That's why it's so hard to convict this little dude. Y'all can't just say, oh yeah, the internet saying that he was in his trunk. You see what I'm saying, Pete? Come on, bro. Who all had access to that fucking Tesla? Let's stop playing games, bro.
Who all had access to her?
Y'all not talking about none of that shit. So I'm just saying, though, Pete. No, you're right.
And that's what fucking bothers me is nobody wants to put the fault where the fault really should
not even
be.
Fault yet. Look, I'm gonna say I don't even want to say fault yet, and the reason why I'm not want to say fault yet because
we don't really know.
Saying,
right.
we don't know yet, P. They trying to convict the man more than trying to figure out what's going on. Seems to me a little bit by how certain people portraying the shit on social media. But every time you hear more information about what's going on, it's like, okay, y'all telling me more. Okay, you're telling me more about the little girl. So, what's going on with him? Where is it still connecting him to it? You still haven't told me the actual connection yet of him actually doing it. And I'm gonna keep it real. If you good with, if you had everything planned out, P. I'm not saying people can't get away with murder, people. I'm not fucking saying that neither, P. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying nobody can't calculate nothing and really get that shit done and not have a motherfucking trace on their motherfucking name. You feel me? I'm not saying that. I'm definitely not agreeing with that, P. I'm saying that how they're telling the story. Yeah, bro, how they telling the story, bro. You have to keep this. You have to keep this on an even playing field for.
I know what
finding out that her daughters in them too, like you were saying earlier. Finding out that her daughters, not her daughters, the daughter was actually allowed to have boyfriends at that young age is telling as well. So. Who knows what was going on with it?
There's a term that they use when they try to keep certain shit plastered in the media, and it involves, a potential suspect. They do what's called guilty by media. The news media keep painting the same picture over and over and over again, which basically will make it incredibly hard for a jury of biased people to get up there and say, hey, I'm going to try the case based on the evidence, right? Or I'm going to judge the case based on the evidence. They'll never be able to get that because you keep plastering the shit on the news that, oh yeah, well, he left his home. He moved out of his home. He broke a $20,000 a month lease. Maybe he broke the fucking $20,000 a month lease because fuck. Maybe he ain't got it. A motherfucker with that kind of money, why would you be renting a Tesla when you could go buy a Bugatti? You get what I'm saying? Does that sound right? Does that shit sound like it makes sense? Now, what if he rented the Tesla for someone? Yes, the car is in his name, but someone else is authorized to drive it. And they had access to the little girl or the girl. They tried some shit. The girl said, no, I'm telling the cop. I'm telling such and such. And they whacked her, put her in the trunk, parked the car, and then away they went. And then by him being on tour, he knew nothing of none of that. What if that's what if that's the scenario? What if that's the scenario? Nah, y'all
remember they found the car. They towed the car too. Yeah, they towed the car.
In the tow yard.
They towed it. No, look, they found it. They found her in the. Yeah, no, it wasn't on the side of the road. It was on the side of like a subdivision, and it was in a it was in the spot. Listen, it was in a spot where you would park for a certain area. Basically, it had the yellow sign and everything on it. So, was that possibly meant to be picked up and brought to the tow yard? Because it was in a spot for
that was
like on the side.
Like,
it was the yellow shit on it. Like you can only park there for a certain time or for certain shit. Because I think a big house or something was right there on the side. It was like it parked on the side of a big ass house or something in a good little area. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody called to tow the motherfucking Tesla, P. Put that in. Right. Put that with everything you saying right now. Put it with everything you saying right now. See how it go with your shit. Look, damn. Who is involved with that then, P? That's my question.
Now you get where I'm going. Now you can get where I'm going. Because if he on tour, evidence. Did the police say that, or that's some shit that you say as the media?
Where did he leave the Tesla? I want to know that from him because he's not saying that neither. So, seeing his side of the story, I would love to hear what he has to say too. Though I ain't gonna lie, as a detective, I'm saying
Private investigator.
And would he? No, look. I mean, they do have him. I mean, they gotta know where he at, right? He just not coming forth saying nothing.
Why should he?
I'm not saying he should.
Why should he?
I'm not saying he should. No, I'm not saying he should. Remember what I asked you, dude. What I'm saying. I would love to hear his side. I would love to hear his side. I would love to see, because it would answer so many questions about what we believe based off of what they telling us, dog. Like, is one way or the other. I think if he talk, and I think they know that too. So could there be more to this story, bro? You see what I'm saying? Could he be already innocent and there are some other shit on this other plots that's going on with some other shit? I don't know, Pete. I'm just, I don't want to just X him out neither. You see that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't want to just go by the story of the media of saying that, yeah, he did it. I don't know. I don't know if he fucking did it. And I'm sorry that hurt people if I do say that. And it is a tragedy that this shit happened to the girl. Yeah, she was found in the back of a fucking trunk of a Tesla. Yeah, she was.
In 100 degrees.
Young. 17 years old. Out there. With some pop star named David.
That's all you know.
And God knows who before that.
Oh, wait.
Did he actually like the girl and all that? See, all that goes into play. So
look, we gotta put the before and during.
We're gonna get into the topic after you two people.
Okay. We definitely gotta think about the before and the during. Because who's to say David was the only person she was dealing with at that time? You know what I'm saying? If the ex-boyfriend coming out now, who's to say that there wasn't somebody in between the ex-boyfriend, somebody she was doing on the side while she was still fucking with David?
He thought, and there is text messages and shit that people was putting out with them being caught talking to each other and all this type of shit too. All that came out. I talked about that on the last one. When it was saying that he was accusing her of being with other men and shit. So that's what I'm trying to see. But the age, it always get people. You feel me too? Who else she was, because I even say to myself, right? Who else she was with at that fucking age? People remember this shit? We just talked about this shit. I say that though. Silence said this. I was like, what the fuck? Come on, nigga. Who else she was with? You accusing her of being with niggas and shit. Remember? I played all that on the last show, though, when I talked about this nigga.
Yeah.
So think about it now. Now how does that sound now? That's what I be saying, P. I don't take sides on nothing. We just over here just deliver what the fuck has been told to us, and then after the fact, we put it all together, dog. We have to. We can't take this shit for what it is, dog. You gotta let this shit play out sometimes, P. You know what I'm saying, bro? Gotta let it play out. Don't be so quick to say something. Have your opinion. You gotta have your fucking opinion, but you could be wrong too, and be a man about being fucking wrong and say, yeah, I changed my fucking. No, that motherfucker really did do it. That dirty motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? You still standing on principles. You didn't switch up. You standing on principles. Your principles stood on what you thought would happen. But if you thought somebody was being lied on, then what does that mean? You see what I'm saying, P?
Right.
You didn't switch up. You thought something that was really right wasn't really right. It's called being naive, though. It happens to good people all the fucking time, huh, though? Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah. No, you're not lying about that, though. That's what's certain.
Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. A lot of us should be more honest with ourselves about that. We'll get along with people a little better, I think.
I think motherfuckers need to really start asking themselves.
That's just my theory.
This shit here will bring Bro, I'm sorry. I need to say this. I think people need to start asking themselves, am I being naive about this particular situation? About anything that could potentially be making you feel uncomfortable? Am I being naive? Like, really sit down, look up that definition, and break that shit down for your interpretation and understanding, and look at situations where motherfucker be coming at you and you be like, you know what? I'm being naive about this shit right now. Like, I really need to be handling business at this point.
It's hard to see you in it because you care about people, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you really don't. You know what I'm saying? You really don't see it when you're in it, though. I think that's the whole purpose of having a word for that shit, because you just do it. You know what I mean? Like Nike, nigga. You just care about people, bro, and people do take advantage of that. And through the detriment of you caring about people, you know, the shit happens. So it's called being naive. You feel me? It's not nothing for them to sit down and figure out. It's something that you gotta realize. Like, you see what I'm saying, Pete?
But that's
you
what
just
I'm
gotta
saying.
know. You just gotta know that you that. You know, it's not a good or a bad thing neither. You just gotta know you that and control your own motherfucking personality. See what I'm saying? You could be naive to shit, but you know, choose what you you know what I'm saying? Like, choose to be naive to what you want to be naive to. That way you have control over it. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? It's not a good or a bad thing. People forget that, you know. It's okay to care about people, especially when they fuck over you, P. Nah, why you think I said that?
Wait, say that again, bro.
It's cool to be naive to people, especially when they fuck over you, or to care about people. That's what I really said. It's cool to care about people, especially when they fuck over you. I was asking you, now, why did you think I said that? Based off of the definition of naive.
Because at the end of the day, that shit could turn around and they actually need you for something. And because I care enough about you, even though you fucked over me, I care enough about you to help you.
So naive, right? That shit. No, that's great definitions you gave. So naive, nigga, it don't matter. You ever heard somebody say, "Man, I gave the shirt off my back"? You ever heard that saying before?
Mm-hmm.
That's a naive nigga, P. That's a naive nigga, but it means so much when you say it like that. So a person that you're giving it to could really understand what they're doing. But sometimes people take that for granted too. So that's what I mean by that. It's a gesture. It's not a because I could get anything out of you. I don't want nothing from you. You see what I'm saying? I just did it. It's an action like Nike. I just did it. Yeah, man. You know, so they get caught up in that situation too. But let's move on to the segment, P. I ain't want to get too deep. My bad, bro. That was a great conversation, though. I'm gonna have to clip that one. Make that a shorter shot. Let's get to this Kyren Lacy, man, and the Ryan Clark situation. We ain't gonna hold the people up too much longer.
I gotta first apologize to you, my brother, and to the family of Kyren Lacy. His name is Kyren. We've been calling this man Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I apologize like a motherfucker.
No,
Y'all know
look,
silent don't mean no home.
That's why I apologize first. Because I'm the one called him Kyren Lacy. I'm like, Kyren Lacy, right?
Did I put that in the? Oh Lord, I put that in the what you call them too? Oh no, I gotta change.
You got call you. I think
no,
you got
I got
Kyren
Kevin
Lacy.
in the fucking thing, bro. I'm slipping. I'm tripping.
That's my fault. That's my fault because I'm the
Ain't
one.
none of y'all niggas
name.
told me too. That's dirty, bro. Y'all niggas.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's my fault. I'm taking the blame for that because I called him Kevin first.
Y'all boy, dirty for that one. It's Kyren, man. My bad. But look, check it out. I got it in the description summary though. My goof ass put it in the title. I apologize, people. That's solid with that dumb shit. Did I put it in the thumbnail too? I am so sorry. Oh Lord, did I put that in the thumbnail? Oh man.
Oh wait, all right, cool.
I'm gonna have to send an apology to people.
Am I still sharing the screen though?
That man named Kyle. Man, I'm tripping. Yep, I put it in the fucking title. Ain't nobody told me nothing. That's dirty. I apologize, people, for that one. This man name is Kyren fucking Lacy. I'm so sorry for that. And I got it in the description. I got the whole thing in the description. I put it. I made the thumbnail.
Am I going with the first video?
That is hilarious, bro. I call it, man, Kevin on the whole thumbnail, man. I'm gonna have to bigger what you call him for that, bro. That is fucked up. Oh Lord. Yeah, Pete.
Am I going with the first video or which one?
Yeah, just play it in order. You good? You just play that bitch in order. I just wanted people to see what's going on.
Okay.
Keep them updated. Once again, I apologize, people. The man's name is Kyren. I'm so sorry, because I made the thumbnail. So keep trying to take that slack. I appreciate your partner, but I made that damn thumbnail, nigga.
Good thing I had the channel muted, because it went straight to an ad.
Yeah, I just put his
State
face
Police
up
dropped
there.
new video today. Your thoughts
changed
on the video drop and new details from State Police, given the fact that what you released from the DA's office on Friday painted a different picture. State Police came out today. They dropped their own video. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't think it painted a different picture at all, if that's what you're implying. But what I will say is what they dropped, let's start with the video. If you can refer to page 5 in here of the district attorney's own investigation, they specifically note that video, the video that they provided, that the attention was turned to the sound of the video, is not synchronized correctly. Am I right or wrong? Is that not exactly what that says? It is not synchronized correctly.
Yeah,
right?
sound on the video is not synchronized. You're talking about the video from the gas station when his car was going.
Well, correct.
And then the video of the rack.
And what they're telling you here is that this video and that audio would make it appear that Kyren Lacy's closer than he is. But I love that that's where it starts. That's part of the problem. That's where the investigation starts. It starts with that video that we now know the audio is misleading. That is according to the district attorney. And it also starts with a witness saying the green Charger. That is one of the witnesses that I referred to initially that actually said that the Charger got in between and went in between the vehicle of Mr. Hall and vehicle number 2, and then they collided. That is factually incorrect according to their video. I am grateful for the video. That same video is exactly what allowed us to ascertain how far exactly behind this crash Mr. Lacy actually was. So I'm very appreciative of the video.
So if we could talk about this, the state police dropped the video today. Their findings led them to believe that Kyren Lacy should have been charged with negligent homicide. You've released the DA's report, which is contradictory to what the state police investigation shows. And on the last page, I don't want to jump ahead, but on the last page, it does say, the last sentence is, the evidence submitted in the crash report does not support that Kyren Lacy should have known his actions were the cause of the crash that happened approximately 72 yards in front of him.
At the time of impact.
At the time of impact.
So what do you want me to say about that? It is a very big anomaly. You're right. The district attorney of this parish, after their investigation, does not agree in whole with state police's investigation, right? And let's be clear, I released parts of this.
Yes.
The only reason I haven't released more is to try and preserve the integrity of individuals involved. Contrary to what everybody believes, I don't enjoy this portion of my job because other people are affected. But now is not the time to back down. And we're going to get to that in a second, but go ahead.
No, go ahead. Tell me what you want. I know you have a lot of details here. The video that state police dropped today, because I know you wanted to talk about this. When the trooper pulls up at the scene, there are people talking at the scene, at the crash site, about a green charger. It seems like that was a key part of the state police investigation to pursue charges against Kyren Lacy.
Travis, let's be real. Think about this. You've been in that situation every day, so have I. Somebody passes you, right? I've never disputed he passed 4 vehicles. We're very clear about that. Those engines are loud. People get annoyed with those people. They pass them. There's a crash up ahead. Naturally, what's people's first thought? Surely that guy caused that crash, right? But see, the problem is the same guy they showed you, that's the same one who actually said he slipped between them and they collided. Well, we have video that clearly shows that wasn't even close to what happened. But we're going to run with that witness's statement. We're going to run with this video that we now know provided the yardage, that we now know that video was not synchronized correctly. See, when I released my video, that's actually the video. I didn't release one with any issues with technicality or sound that would make it appear that Kyren Lacy was closer than he was to the accident. That's exactly what the district attorney's investigation yielded.
It comes back to this, and I know that this has been a key talking point for you.
I want him for my lawyer.
Family. You're not denying the fact that he was going around cars. You just feel like state police should not have charged him with negligent homicide.
Right after this little point, Pete, you could cut it and go to my next video.
Here is a civil arena, not a criminal arena. I've never once denied he passed.
I would love to have this motherfucker for my lawyer.
After his point, after this lawyer next point, you could, because I just wanted y'all to hear that part right there, because it's gonna go into the Ryan Clark situation too as well. So right after his point, but I hear what you're saying though too. I hear you saying, because I ain't gonna lie, he's breaking it down where you can understand what he's anybody in the room could understand what he's saying. He's definitely breaking that shit down, P. And I agree with you too, bro, with that. So, but like I said, after his little point, you could cut that and go to the next video.
Okay. Gotta go back to right about here. All right.
That's correct. I've said it from day one. The proper platform here is a civil arena, not a criminal arena. I've never once denied he passed anyone. I'm simply saying he was overbilled in my humble opinion. It's not so humble anymore, right? I firmly believe he was overbilled. When I get the district attorney's investigation with this data and this material, it only gives veracity to what I'm thinking, right?
And let me ask you this, because some people, when they watch this is how the legal process and the criminal justice process plays out. Police do the initial investigation. They give it to the DA's office. The DA's office then has the choice to do its own investigation, which is what happened here, and it does appear to contradict what state police found. That's not that uncommon in the criminal justice system, I believe, where you have a DA's office that just doesn't rubber stamp something. They did their own digging and found something that was contradictory.
That's the fucking problem.
Man, I can't speak for.
That is the biggest problem.
See how they be trying to overtalk you, P. Them motherfuckers think they slick. Y'all not slick, dog. I'm listening to you. Go ahead, be my bad.
So, give me a second. I'm switching over right quick so I can step outside with take me a smoke break right quick. But you sit down and you think about it like this. The police go to an accident scene. A person has died at said accident scene. Now you have an investigation to perform. Instead of saying, we want to charge, now this is the police telling the DA, we have enough so-called evidence to prove that this person who we've ascertained his information, and this is his name, and this is the car that he was driving, this is the license plate. We have obtained enough information to say that he was the cause of this accident, and we want him charged for negligent homicide. Now, the DA will likely err on the side of the police and say, okay, we're going to go ahead and grant you what you're asking, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I was just about to answer you. Go ahead. No, you good.
So
yeah, I already know.
They're going to err with the police because that's what the DA is supposed to do. They're there to prosecute the actual crime that the police has said happened. Now, being that this was such a high-profile individual, they went on ahead and erred with the side of the police. Not saying that the top person in the DA office agreed to go ahead and press these charges. Somebody on a lower level could have said, well, hey, I'm going to take the case. Yeah, let's go ahead and prosecute this for negligent homicide. They got people like that trying to make a name for themselves in the DA office too, you know? So they probably say, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and prosecute the case as negligent homicide, this, that, and the other, and then I'll run it by my superiors. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Go get this person. We'll get him arrested. And this, that, and the other.
See why little brother feel how you feel? And come on, man. You guys are supposed to be more than that, right? But go ahead.
So now it gets.
Come on, man, dude. You breaking up. You breaking up.
Oh damn! I'm getting too far away from my computer. Oh no, I'm getting too far away from the hotspot.
Yeah, you still breaking up. You probably gotta catch up or something, bro.
Am I still breaking up?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, Chop, you want to speak on anything? Did you hear any what the lawyer was talking about, or anything we was talking about on that situation?
Yeah.
You can speak on it right quick while he get his shit together.
The investigation definitely went bad. You can tell that because it's a lot of eyewitness interviews they went off that people just was giving their take on it, but I don't think they did enough due diligence. Like they just, they was able to get somebody, blame them for it. It's easier to blame them than get in the charge.
Yeah, this case it's a wrap. Yeah, it was him. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Is my audio any better?
Yeah, you straight.
Okay. All right. So,
what you think about him as a lawyer, though, Chop? Too, Peter? I say, man, I wouldn't mind him being my lawyer. What you think about your boy being a lawyer?
He fought for the family. That's one thing I can see. He fought for that man. He fought for the family. He told her the last time that everything, they had more information that was gonna come out and all that type of shit. He just, that pressure got to do shit, fussing with his family.
Shout out to the lawyer. Shout out to the lawyer, bro.
Fussing with family and all that shit about the shit. Just pushed the man over the top.
Yeah, he really fought them bitches. Fought the fuck out them bitches, right? I mean, but at the same time, everything came out the way it came, and I don't think people should be so quick to, look at this to create some type of other shit out of it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think that the family deserve peace, bro, and they deserve truth and peace, and like I said, and what happened, and what's really going on. Like, 'cause at the same time, all that shit happened fast to look around. From the getting into it with his people and shit. We talked about it when it was on your segment, dog. Like, and getting into it with the people and shit, skirting off and all that. We talked about all that. Just the emotions of leaving a spot like that. We talked about all like people don't. I don't think people have that type of. Sometimes, especially when it comes to shit like this, or when everybody fuck with them one day, then you shun it in the next like that. That limelight is something serious, bro, and people gotta understand how different that shit is. I think, chop, but like it's a lot going on with that shit. P, you want to say anything on that? If you did, bro, you could go ahead and play the rest of like I said, play the rest of this bitch, or go to my next one. Cause I ain't want to play too much of him. If y'all have anything y'all want to talk about with the lawyer or anything going on with that situation, so I ain't want to play too much of it. I just wanted to
just to go ahead and finish up with that. When the higher ups went up next and said, well, let's go ahead and investigate this a little further than believing what we've been told so far. Because think about it, this is a high-profile individual being recruited, possibly being recruited by the NFL, or had been recruited by the NFL to be a draft pick.
Yeah, he was
definitely top 10. That's a lot of money involved, and they probably had done already kicked out some bread to do to come play in the NFL. It's just that now you got to pick your team that you want to go with. You know what I'm saying? If he hadn't already picked a team to go with. So
look, the NIL shit popping too, though. Look, P, the NIL shit, you know what that is, huh? The NIL deals.
The national, international.
No, not exactly like what it means. I'm saying like it's basically like when the children could get paid for being in college now, so they could get deals from sponsors and shit. So they could actually get money now without the people saying it's tampering and all that shit. 'Cause remember, they took Reggie Bush shit for a little minute because they were talking about that same ass shit. But people be sponsoring motherfuckers. You live good, you eat good, you play good. You feel me? Yeah, that's how they look at it, bro. In a lot of these towns and shit, that was some low key shit at first, but now they done found a way to make it a market where they could actually do it legally.
So, without it being a problem with recruitment or so on and so forth.
The school shit, because they had a tie to the schools, like the colleges. Yeah, the colleges was actually scamming these young men out of opportunities to make money, knowing that they gotta pay for school and shit, even if they have scholarships. So if you think about being in college, you already know like a lot of that should be expensive as fuck. But them dudes played ball, so they was playing ball just for school at one time, like it. But now you gotta pay the fucking dude because it's like a job now. It's like working on the campus. which they should have been doing. So it's like with your boy, who, just to bring it back to Lacy, you know, was really on a come up. He was just starting to get his little ends together and shit. You see what I'm saying? You know, buying his jersey and all that shit, all that count for credits at school. That's where you get your check from. Your jersey sales, you see what I'm saying, and all that shit. Lacy was one of the ones to come up. He was about to be one of the ones, dog. He was about to be one of the ones, bro. I was just breaking it down how that shit, you know, how actual, you know, how that shit really went with, you know, him even having that car, him even, you know, being as popular as he is. It wasn't just, you know, just some guy that played for LSU. Like he was definitely a top prospect, just to give you a lot, you know. Because I know you don't really watch that football shit and all that like that. So, P, he was a big deal. P, he was definitely a big deal, dog. I think that's why I related so much, and it's going to twist into my next shit with the Ryan Clark shit. Why he even said something, because you know Ryan Clark is an alumni from LSU.
Oh, LSU, yeah.
Ryan Clark went to LSU. That's right. So,
hey, look, yeah. I had one of his videos lined up. So pretty much we all was on the same page with this one.
Man, play that shit. Really don't worry about nothing I'm talking about. Don't worry about nothing. Bro, play what you gonna play. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't even tripping. We gonna get into it. They gonna get all this smoke. They gonna pee, you heard me? They gonna get all this smoke tonight. We ain't gonna have no strings attached. You gonna get all this fucking smoke.
Matter of fact, I'm glad.
Can't say we ain't bring it up. Can't say we ain't talked about it. Motherfuckers be wanting to argue when you meet them in person, P. You talk about it in person, you gonna argue with you. Man, you must have didn't watch the show. That's be my arguments now. But you must have didn't watch the show, P. Not you, but I'm just saying, like, people now, that's my argument now. Man, that couldn't have happened like that. Well, you must have didn't watch the show.
Right. All right, got your next video up and running.
All right. Now you don't have to play the whole thing of this one either. I just wanted to show y'all what they got. And we're gonna look at the camera, y'all.
That is intended to give the community a better understanding of the incident that occurred. The video is inclusive of evidence related to the incident, which may include 911 calls, body-worn camera footage, and other relevant information. As this comprehensive investigation develops, our understanding of the incident may change as additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. The department's ability to investigate these incidents relies on the impartial and transparent investigations, as well as considering the potential criminal responsibility of those involved.
On Tuesday, December 17, 2024, Louisiana State Police Troop C began investigating a fatal crash that occurred on LA 20 near Perez Lane and Chack Bay, located in Lafourche Parish. This investigative briefing has been prepared to provide clarification of the facts and an accurate depiction of the evidence in the moments leading up to the crash and the subsequent investigation. Due to differences in technology, the timestamps on the business surveillance footage may not align with the actual time data recorded by Louisiana State Police based on recorded radio communications. According to the video timestamp, at 12:03 p.m. and 52 seconds, a green Dodge Charger is seen traveling south in the opposing lane on LA 20 at a high rate of speed, passing 3 passenger vehicles and 1 loaded 18-wheeler in a designated no passing zone with a 40-mile-per-hour posted speed limit. As the green Dodge Charger returns to the southbound lane, aggressive braking and engine deceleration are immediately followed by a crash that can be heard on the surveillance footage.
You don't know something? Find out, people. They telling them churn that in nursery rhymes now. You don't know something? Look it up. Here we go.
According to the video timestamp, at 12:03 p.m. and 54 seconds, a portion of the crash can be seen as it occurs. Moments before the crash, a gold pickup truck abruptly veers out of the northbound lane into a business, while the green Charger is approaching in the same lane. Immediately after the crash occurred, the green Charger was observed on surveillance video and by witnesses traveling through the crash scene and continues north on LA 20, failing to stop. At the same time, all other vehicles remain at the scene to provide assistance. The briefing will now transition to the troopers' response and investigation. At 12 o'clock p.m., a two-vehicle injury crash with road blockage was dispatched to the Louisiana State Police Troop C via the 911 dispatch system. The responding trooper arrived on the scene at 12:07 p.m. and was immediately met by numerous witnesses who described a green Charger driving aggressively and causing the crash. The video has been edited for time purposes.
To be advised, we got total road blockage on LA 20.
If you get a chance, can you advise code of injury?
Civil.
Did you see the green Charger flying that way? A green Charger that's going that way? The green Charger caused all that. SRT8, he caused all that. He went to pass the cars way back there.
The green Charger collided with these cars?
He went right that truck.
He went around it. Oh!
And she had no choice. She hit the road. How are the injuries? What are they?
She got a broken ankle.
Yeah.
I was on the phone when two back injuries, one broken ankle.
Yeah, I just told him not to move. You know what I'm saying?
You said something about a green Charger.
Stop it whenever you feel comfortable, Pete. Whenever you finish listening, dog, you can stop it and go to my next one.
What did you see happen? He went to pass him. I think when he went to pass his cars back there around around the curve. Right?
Okay.
All right. Hey, he come down, right? When he come down, I got he had his brother that he was taken to the emergency room, the hospital, or something like that, chemo, something like that.
All right.
But I got his number also to verify this, because he was the car that was in front of her. When that green Charger came, he went caused this whole big traffic, so everybody went to hit and brake because it's the Charger. I thought he was hitting the gold truck head on. So he jammed on brakes. She was coming down. They was going that way. When I saw
which way was the Charger going? The Charger
going this way.
Going this way. Okay.
She was coming this way.
Okay.
They was going this way also. The jammed on brakes. She went to dodge, and that's when he came on.
What's 18 wheel are you driving?
Okay.
So the Charger.
It was cars behind me because.
What you heard, Pete? What you heard, Pete?
Everybody. And
so almost hit this one head on.
No, he almost hit the whole truck.
Chap, what you heard, Chap?
Almost hit the gold truck head on.
That's his number.
He should have stayed his bitch ass in the truck.
So the gold truck, what did the gold truck do?
The gold truck is right here.
The gold truck slams on
brakes, stops the Charger. The Charger swerves back in.
Okay.
Cut somebody else off, whoever was behind them.
Okay.
And then they was on the Charger.
No, ain't no.
They slammed on brakes, and by this time, he slips through, right?
Okay.
As he slips through, she's coming. She like to round the back of the goat.
Apparently, he don't know what the fuck he just said.
Round trying to blame everything because he saw Round zooming through. Like, it's what it sounds like to me a little bit, y'all. What y'all think? Am I tripping?
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly
what you saying,
what it was.
Man? You saying the man ain't hitting nothing though? Like you. Even the dude tried.
Exactly.
Even the other man corrected your ass. Like, yeah, he flew right past him. Man, your boy did this. He dropped. Man, the nigga was flashing through. And what the fuck?
But look, this the thing.
Everybody ran into each other as soon as he zoomed past. Oh,
look,
shit.
How would you have all that on video if you wasn't supposed to be on your phone? You was a truck driver. You ain't supposed to have that fucking phone in your hand.
Chop, what you had said earlier?
You saw the accident and decided to whip your phone out and start recording. And what you saw was the green Charger driving away after the fucking accident had done already occurred. You thinking he caused it, he ain't had nothing to do with it. He just drove around the shit. Now, I got some fucking where to be. I'm late for practice or some shit. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker be quick to start talking shit and didn't see shit. You ain't fucking see nothing. The people, the white people standing by trying to tell your fucking goof ass shut the fuck up because you lying and you don't know it.
They corrected him too, huh? You like, no, well, no, he zoomed past. Well, no, he actually.
Well, no.
How many times they said that shit?
Now, my thing is, if you going northbound,
What is you doing, bro?
The accident happened by two people who was going northbound and southbound trying to merge around each other. And they collided. You trying to blame the dude that made it through the fucking collision. He didn't get caught nowhere near that shit. Say, fuck it, I'm going to just go ahead and go on around. First of all, look at it like this here. That's a one lane in both directions. No shoulder. Where they standing at. They ain't got no fucking shoulder right there. So the only thing that dude could have did was drive through the parking lot of the other fucking building that dude in the Astro shirt is facing. So how he zoomed around all that shit. Look at the way that's the collision of the two vehicles right there. They blocking the whole fucking road. Dude went around. Okay, when he went around, what he went around on? Magic fucking air or some shit? Because I don't see no shoulder right there. They got a little small sidewalk and the rest is fucking canal drain. So what are we talking about here? And if you're a truck driver, don't you got that them fucking cameras that they put in the trucks now? So your camera should have caught the whole thing because you sitting up high as fuck over all the vehicles with a big wide view of everything that fucking happened. Why we need your phone when we could go to your truck and get your black what they call that? Black box footage. Then they got a Dollar General truck sitting right there. I know it's got a camera on it. So come on, let's talk real shit now. And the business that dude is facing right now got a camera. Let's talk some real shit. Let's pull the camera footage from all these fucking businesses around this bitch. You gonna go with a gas station that's furthest away from the fucking accident. Y'all wanted that man to be guilty. Cause you didn't say, well, we pulled camera footage from all of the nearby places. You pulled it from a fucking gas station that was 92.7 yards away from the fucking accident. Cause that's what they said dude was. They said he was 92.7 or 97.2 yards away from. That's a long fucking distance. That's almost a whole football field. Or am I missing something?
No, we definitely tuned in, P. You know what I'm saying? We just going through. You see what I'm saying? What's going on with it? I see your point of it. I'm pretty sure Chap, you know what I'm saying, see the same thing. If you want to say something right quick, Chap, on that, or you want me to just keep playing that back? Well, I thought I heard him say something. I thought he was trying to say something earlier. You go ahead and play that bit, people.
The next one, or finish playing this one?
Yeah, go to the next one. Go to the next one. Go to the next one because I really want to just show y'all some of that Ryan Clark shit and that's it for me.
Okay.
Whoa, man, amazing.
I hate these fucking ads popping up.
Screen, you're going to see multiple cars just making their way south Thibodeau, coming from Battery. At some point in time, you're going to see the collision, which we're going to know is vehicle number 2 from oncoming traffic colliding with the vehicle of Mr. Hall. You will see another vehicle come to a stop, and then you'll see Kyren Lacy come to a stop.
Now, when that man has something to do with that?
It looks like the impact happens, and then Kyren Lacy is behind him. How far away was he from there?
Well, yeah, that's the beauty of the investigative report that I now have my hands on. We know from data that Kyren Lacy did, in fact, pass 4 cars. There's no disputing that. Further north, Kyren Lacy passed 4 cars. However, he was back in his lane of travel, 92.3 yards.
92.3.
In his lane, behind Mr. Hall.
Okay. So that's Kyren Lacy's lawyer. As we know, this Kyren Lacy case has taken us on a lot of twists and turns. A very emotional case, obviously, because lives were lost. And more importantly, for all of us who are trying to figure out what's right from wrong, what's real from fake, it has been a roller coaster ride as well. But let's pay respect to those who have lost in this situation. Okay. I'm going to try my best to get through this as concise as possible. That video turns into this video with an alternate counter view.
According to the video timestamp, at 12:03 p.m. and 54 seconds, a portion of the crash can be seen as it occurs. Moments before the crash, the gold pickup truck abruptly veers out of the northbound lane into a business, while the green Charger is approaching in the same lane. Immediately after the crash occurred, the green Charger was observed on surveillance video and by witnesses traveling through the crash scene and continues north on LA 20, failing to stop.
Nah, I'm gonna pause it right there. You can't charge me with failure to stop at an accident scene because I choose not to be there. Does that make sense? Like, for real. Y'all play too fucking much. Now this man did.
The briefing will now transition to the trooper's response and investigation.
Okay. Now, obviously, those two don't add up. As they say in court, 2 + 2 is something between 3 and 5, not exactly 4. So now that leads us to the scene.
Exactly your point, P. That's why I want you to let him cook. He with you?
Did you see green Charger flying that way? A green Charger going that way? There's a green Charger. There's a green Charger. There's cars all that. SRT8.
All right, so we facing the opposite direction now. The direction that they coming from is where the SUV that's sitting to the left is, right? That's where Kyren Lacy was coming from. He went around, he cut between the grass and that pole. That's a little bit of a curve. He could have cut through the little driveway right there, but he actually just cut around the grass and the curb. Like, man, fuck this shit. They just had an accident. They be all right. Let me go ahead and get on about my route. I just wanted to take a mental note and look at it and see it now for what I see it as. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit shows a very definitive picture. If you, the truck driver, was a good distance away and he passed you for a loaded 18-wheeler and 3 other vehicles, and that means you're the 4th vehicle behind. So you definitely saw him, but you can't conclusively say that he was the leading factor in why that accident happened, because the accident happened before he got there. But because you saw him pass you, you thought that he was the reason that the accident happened.
He calls all of them. You want to fast way back there. That's all they did. The green Charger collided with these cars. He went right. He went around that truck. Okay. He was passing up with her right now, and she had no choice. She hit the road.
He don't know what he talking. I hate that.
We're getting through it, y'all. So obviously,
none of them
took on a different life of its own because of the racial element involved and this propensity for people to show how black they are by a lot of times showing how racist cops are. And in this situation, it got colored differently.
Please, yes, I beg your pardon. I did want to clear space for this.
1 second, please.
It's important.
Yes, guys, Kyren Lacy was supposed to be in the NFL. Kyren Lacy was accused of something and being investigated for something that he didn't do, and he died having to live with the guilt and the consequences of a guilty man knowing he was innocent. It recently was discovered that he was 72 yards away from the crash, that police and state policemen tried to coerce and doctor and use ways to manipulate statements that put this young man behind bars. They changed his joy, they changed his life, and eventually he took his own life. This was supposed to be a career, but at least he was supposed to be here. At some point throughout his career, I would expect to have said his name. So I'm going to say his name tonight.
Amen.
Kyren Lacy was innocent. Kyren Lacy should be here with us. Nothing will ever repair or replace the pain that his parents have to feel and his loved ones have to feel.
Right.
We could say his name. There were so many stations that ran the fact that he was being investigated. So I wanted to make sure here with Scott, we could say that he was an innocent man and at least know that he has that as he rests.
You and I talked about this earlier tonight, and I'll just share with you.
He had to come out and apologize, fellas, after that for something. We gonna see.
There's video that shows that this is not at all what happened, and that young man took his life. And so I will not say anymore. It's just your thoughts here. I just wanted to echo.
Thank you very much.
No, and my apologies.
No, don't talk fast now, motherfucker.
All right.
They go to talking real fast when they don't want to admit that they fucking wrong about something.
Gently care for all of yours.
That's the thing that be blowing me.
It was more.
Bullshit. No,
it was more of the acknowledgement. Look, see, let me give you a little context. It was Monday Night Football, and the news just had got in. So Ryan Clark took the opportunity to say that little piece right there. So he actually put little white ballhead on the spot when it came to that. Even with ESPN, they let him finish talking too. Because we know for one fucking thing, if they don't like what you're talking about, they'll cut your ass and they'll cut to something else. They have the technology and all that shit to do that. So I think that's more the controversy more than the other man response, because he didn't actually. You see what I'm saying, P? He don't know what the fuck going on. Son. Like he was just trying to go with the flow, but he knew of the situation, so he didn't want to act like he didn't acknowledge the situation too, just because he went off record just now on live TV. So people trying to figure out why did he do that, knowing that it was a premature, or that's what they call it, a premature tribute, instead of hearing out the whole subject. So your boy gonna finish the rest, but that's where we at really right now. So just try to keep a little more open mind when you hear people say certain shit, because it's gonna lead to something else.
We were all tuned in to watch that. Well, on that same channel, on a different major platform, how quickly it turned to this.
So I've never really had much trouble expressing anything. This has been more difficult because I know that people are hurting, right? 2 lives have been lost. Herman Hall, a man who spent his life in service of others, and Kyren Lacy. He's just a young man who I wish I could tell how much he had to live for. My heart absolutely breaks for both of them, their families, and their loved ones. On Monday night's Sports Center, I addressed the horrific car crash that took Mr. Hall's life, and also the subsequent tragic events that led to the death of Kyren Lacy. In full transparency, y'all, I knew Kyren Lacy personally, but nothing matters to me more than the truth. I always strive to do my best to mix authenticity with the most complete and up-to-date information available. I failed to do that on Monday night based on the subsequent evidence that has been released by the Louisiana State Police Department. I set the highest standards of fairness and, most importantly, righteousness in my work. I didn't meet that standard. But since I've spoken to Kyren's representation at length, and I've also reached out to a representative at the state police office just to have a conversation. They informed me this morning that because it's ongoing litigation, they actually can't divulge anything else. It's always important to me that I gather all factual and important information to provide the complete story. That's a responsibility that I do not take lightly. And when discussed in real time on Monday evening, I failed to do so. And for that, I apologize.
All right.
That's bullshit.
Okay, like this video, subscribe to this channel.
I mean,
and
it
make
didn't
sure you donate to Project.
he's not even admitting that he's wrong. A lot of people looking at it like,
here's the thing.
He admitted something.
Yeah, he admit that he's
just
wrong.
saying-
No, the motherfucker just
Because
said
he's not. Right.
He's not
like that
wrong.
shit. Yeah, that shit really.
Fuck,
I don't
the
know,
man
Pete.
just the fucking truth. Like he said, I believe in transparency. I knew Kyren Lacy personally. So, yeah, I did speak a little bit ahead of the game, but fuck, you knew for a fact that the evidence that you saw showed that that boy didn't have nothing to do with this fucking accident. So, I think knowing that was one of the biggest things, like knowing that that man didn't have nothing to do with that is why they was like, oh, well, you should at least apologize for the other people that lost their life too. But they're the ones that caused the accident. And remember the girl family member of the dad who died in that accident? I'm not stopping till I seek justice. Nah. Can you go back and apologize to this man's family? Because don't forget, they also talked to the daughter of the man who passed away in this accident. And let's not forget that she was the very one saying, I want him prosecuted and this and this and this and this. Yeah, when white tears go to getting shed, everybody got to be found guilty, even though your people was the sole culprits of the why the fucking accident happened in the first fucking place. What was the two vehicles doing that they tried to dodge and dodged in each other's You dodge right into oncoming traffic with a person trying to dodge the same fucking accident. How does that work? I don't know, man. Fuck. It's pissing me off.
Yeah, bro. That's all I had. I don't want take up too much time. It's getting late too, P. It's we almost 4 hours in or 3 hours. My bad. 3 hours and 30 minutes. Damn near. We 20 minutes.
3 hours
18
and 12
minutes. I'm
minutes.
sorry. From that,
Yeah, you
I don't want to keep
sure.
up too much of y'all time. I know you know what I'm saying? I covered a lot, fellas, so you know what I'm saying? And y'all
the
could just
only thing I can
motherfucking chop it up and do how y'all want, you know what I'm saying?
that didn't get covered is what y'all think should happen? Like what should be the consequence?
I think a formal apology. I think a formal apology by the Louisiana State Police needs to be made and be put on all the fucking media outlets that y'all done broadcasted this shit and blasted this man as being the culprit behind this fucking accident. I believe the police officer that caused the report needs to be terminated and brought up on false charges for malfeasance in office. And all media outlets that reported that he was guilty before even going to trial needs to write a formal apology and put that shit on every fucking news station across the country. Why? Because that man, matter of fact, hold up. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said something solid. Hold on. Let me go
I
find
passed
this
the
fucking
torch,
video
bro.
right now.
Yeah, I passed the torch. I'll do y'all thing,
Because
bro.
I found the video and I sent the bitch to myself. Hold on. I got it right here. Hold up. Let me I want y'all to hear what this man mama had to say. This is his mother, y'all.
I am Kyren Lacy's mother, and I will not accept any belated apologies. My beloved son left me 5 months ago, and you can't imagine, at the very end of his life, he still thought everyone hated him. It was an accident that had absolutely nothing to do with him, yet it not only brought him worldwide ridicule, but also destroyed his career and ultimately took his life, all because one man lied to him. Everyone blamed him without knowing that Kyren's car was farther from the crash site than his longest catch distance in college. How could he possibly have caused that accident? If not for that accident, he would still be alive today, playing in the league. The truth has finally come out. But so what? My child will never come back. He left this world full of pain, while those who so easily accused him now want to erase it all with a single word. Do you know? In his final days, he kept asking me, Mom, why doesn't anyone believe me? That kind of despair still echoes in my dreams to this day. At Kyren's funeral, holding myself together with what little strength I had left, I sang one last song for him, I Will Always Love You, hoping my dear son could finally rest in peace.
Yeah, man, that's sincere, bro. I mean, it says a lot too about how that dude looked at certain stuff too. You know what I'm saying? When you tell your mama some shit like that, it mean more than what he accomplished. You know what I'm saying? As far as saying, Mom, why they don't believe me? Like that shit deep, man.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, bro.
That just
So
go to show you, like and that goes back to what I was saying earlier about how the media will continuously keep putting out bad mojo on somebody, and that shit has very negative consequences. And now, I agree with his mama. I don't even want this half-ass a fucking apology that y'all about to offer, because not a truth finally comes out. But y'all done sat here and drag my child through the fucking mud, knowing that my child was innocent the whole fucking time. But because y'all wanted ratings and y'all wanted to get the scoop, and you believe what this person said or that person said, knowing that the Louisiana State Police, and I'm not talking about all of them, I'm talking about the ones that have no true due diligence skills, will sit up there and do shit, and then when it's all said and done, no repercussions is handed to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. When this shit got, like, how many times
why I say,
can
bro,
you
we need
say
that
something,
NBI, bro. We need another agency, bro, to watch
bro?
these motherfuckers who doing this shit. And what I'm trying to tell you, B. That's
And
what I'm
that
trying
goes
to
all
tell
the
you.
way
No,
back to
they
what
need.
we were talking about in the beginning.
It'll never
Yeah,
happen.
they
Piece of
don't
hell,
want
never
us.
happen.
You know, they had
You're
something
right
came
though.
out where they
I
talking
agree
about
with you,
they
dog.
want
Hey,
people to they like they
who
don't
watching
want
the
us.
watches?
And guess what? I heard something a while back, and I think it's because like your boy was saying in the video, the streets talk. Dude, do you know more crimes, like cold case crimes, got solved through social media than actual police work in the last 10 years?
I would believe that. Even if I ain't see the statistics or even, everything that you saw, P, I would believe that. Just based off you telling
And
it to me, brother. Because I done
well, guess
seen them
what?
motherfuckers do invest. Your boy got a whole Judea. I think that's his name. Judea. Something like that. This nigga page is full of catching pedophiles. All day, the black dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, you thought I
yeah,
was a
I done
little,
seen
yeah,
it.
you thought I was a 12-year-old boy. All kind of shit, man. They had one time when they was bringing the rappers and shit along with them to go catch pedophiles and shit, bro. It's a real thing, Pete. It's a real thing.
More crimes get solved through social media than actual fucking police work. Do you know how powerful? And what's so mind-boggling is I work with a bunch of people who are in their early 20s and mid-20s, going into their 30s, right? I like my cell phone. I fuck with my cell phone all day. But what I'm not about to keep getting caught doing is being on social media, checking messages, looking at videos. Bro, you know how many times I'm not a supervisor and I have to warn these dudes every day. Bro, put that phone up. If I come out of nowhere and I catch you on your phone, what y'all gonna do? You hear the word.
They gonna learn. Yeah, they gonna
You
learn.
hear the word.
Yeah.
And I be telling them, I'm like, bro, y'all wonder why the man, like the supervisor in the morning meeting, he was basically letting them dudes know a bunch of y'all about to get fired today. Nobody paid attention to the shit. They thought he just was talking about the productivity issue. No, that man was basically telling y'all, y'all about to get fucking fired.
You about to get gone, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? All because every time you do something, you gotta take a break. You gotta go sit down. And the first thing you do is grab your fucking phone. Did you not really tired, motherfucker?
But let's be honest, P. Have you remember when you used to do that shit? Was there a time where you had that type of spirit where you looked at shit like that and you was like, yeah, I remember I used to do that shit. See, bro, y'all gotta chill out. Is you warning them from a place of coming from there, or it's just like you always, been on your shit on a job?
I done had some issues, and it always was with managers that was like what I'm gonna say, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. They were fucking dicks. If I'm on my lunch break and I go sit down in the break room, oh, you can't sit back there. Why? There's not a break room. Well, where's the break room? We don't have one. So where the fuck am I supposed to sit? You gotta go sit out at the table with the customers to eat. Bitch, I'm covered in flour from baking pizza and got fucking ingredients all up under my fucking nails that is gonna take me a good hot bath and a nail scrubber to get this fucking shit off my head. And you telling me I gotta go sit out there and eat with them? Man, I'll sit right here on this fucking stack of boxes right here. Fuck. But I've always been I can't say I've always been a hard worker. I work. I take my little moments and I go try to cool off or, catch my breath or whatever. But it ain't like these, bruh. We throw 20 bags. Oh, I'm tired. What? We got all day to do this, dog. We got a certain timeline to have this shit finished. And every time you do one pallet, you ready to go sit down? I'm doing 3 and 4. I'm older than y'all. I'm outwork, bro. I be telling them niggas, don't let the crippled nigga outwork you in here. And they be laughing. I be looking at them like, bro, I'm serious. I'm not supposed to be outworking y'all. Y'all able-bodied young men. I'm older than y'all. I done got broke up, shot, stabbed, all kind of fucking shit. And I'm outworking y'all in here, bro. Y'all niggas sweating, but y'all sweating just from standing up. Nigga, I'm sweating from actual work. It's a sad day to see. And the first thing they fucking do is grab their cell phone. Bruh, put that fucking cell phone up and do your job. Why you bruh?
Don't catch a heart attack, P. It's okay, P. They gonna learn, bro. It's growing pain. That's what you call that, bro. They gonna be there. They gonna be there. They not. Some people don't look at that like a long term thing.
Shit. But the thing is, you come there to get in a position where it becomes a long time thing, right? Nobody.
Don't look at
And
that
I
like
tell
that.
them like,
P. I don't want to keep lingering
and that's
this on,
true.
but I'm just you gotta you 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 gotta accept that fact, P. You can't drill it in them. You can't. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, for real, bro. People want to be respected as a man just as well as you want to be respected as a man, regardless of what the age is. Sometimes they don't be looking at it like you looking at it, even though you looking at it like you looking out for them.
That's the
Okay,
thing
so
though too,
just
bro.
understand. Look,
I'm
that's what
looking
I'm
out
trying to tell you.
for them, but I'm
You're
also
not
looking
going to
at
understand it.
wait. Right, and I get that part.
So
I'm
you
looking out for
just gotta
them,
leave it alone,
and they
bro.
don't understand that. No, listen, this the fucked up part about that whole scenario. I'm looking out for you. I've been gave them niggas an early advancement warning, like, yo, I got the feeling such and such about to come through here. Wait, look. The supervisor come through there and catch all them niggas slipping. Paul, you not gonna tell them niggas nothing? I'm like, God damn, bro. Nah, I gotta
That's
be
something
put
you
in a
gotta deal
position
with.
to right. Nah, I gotta deal with the dumb shit because I told y'all niggas in advance that this man about to come through
It's
here.
on you.
And now he come through.
Well,
And I'm like,
you
bro,
just don't want to be a rat. That's all. You just don't want to be a rat. So
no,
you gotta
fuck
take
that.
the
Bro,
licks for all that shit.
No, look, that's the thing. I let them niggas know, man. That man come down on me. I'm letting them know. I told y'all about that shit before he got here. So, you just gonna let them sit on their phones? Like, bro, I told them dudes get off them phones, bro. We got stuff to do. And he just look at him, and they can't say they know better than to open their fucking mouth and tell a lie. They can't say nothing.
They following you though, dog. At the end of the day, I
they
get it.
following me.
Yeah,
They
following your
me. I don't get
ass,
on my
man.
fucking phone
Regardless
like that.
of why you think that man hold you accountable. You gotta think about what you in.
Right.
You in the chain of command.
Yeah,
You're
you know the fuck
you're
I'm
in
not.
a box where you're
I
in the
ain't
chain of
getting
command.
paid.
Yes, you
I
is.
am not gonna
That man
the
holding
fuck
you
I'm not.
responsible for everybody else. How you not in the chain of command?
Yeah, but you ain't paying me to be responsible for everybody else.
I don't want to hear that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about, Pete. You did not have to bring none of your financials in the situation. See what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
ain't
talking
got nothing
about.
to do with finance.
I'm just talking about the job, period. Even if you was doing it for
I
free,
am talking
you're
about the
in.
job.
If you're doing it for free, you're still in a chain of command. If somebody is holding you responsible for people, let's not make it something that's more than what you're doing, bro. You're doing a job, and you're held responsible for people. So it's a certain thing you have to do. See, I'm just pulling your leg about the red shit, but you know what I mean by that. You have to answer to him about their behavior. That don't make sense to you?
No, that makes absolute sense. And I don't
Okay,
get
because
paid
that's
for that
exactly
shit,
what you
bro.
just told me. That's exactly
You
what you
looking
just
at
told
me?
me. Okay,
Bro,
all right.
I be looking at him like, nigga, you called them. You ain't touched me.
Like I said,
you telling me about them.
I ain't even asked you to bring. I'm talking about just the responsibility part. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You bought the financial. I didn't ask you nothing about financial. It's the responsibility part of it.
Saying you
is
want
you
me to be
are
responsible for
held
this, but
accountable.
you not paying me to be responsible for
But you
paying me to
held
be
that
responsible
accountable.
for
Hey,
me.
bro. If you feel like you answer for that and you do that and you hold that space, then guess what? He gonna do that, Pete. Why you acting like you're not going along with the shit? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You're going along with being responsible for them. So that's why this is happening,
I'm trying to get them niggas to be responsible for themselves, bro. Look, come on, man. I know y'all know better than that, bro. Come on now.
No, I hear what you're saying,
All
but
right.
you know what they come with. I don't think you understand that part. You think it just you think you could just be friendly and just be looking out for niggas and don't think no responsibility come with that. Responsibility come with you looking out for people, P. Do you understand that part?
Man, fuck. I don't want that responsibility then.
Well, stop looking out for niggas. Silly ass. Thank you. Stop opening your mouth and telling people what they should do and all that shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you from the beginning. Don't say nothing. Stay to yourself and do your job if you feel like that. But as long as you go along with shit, P, that's gonna be the conversation, brother. I'm telling you. And you're gonna keep talking that same conversation. Okay? Hey, if that what you say, I'm telling you, that what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to say, oh man, fuck that shit. You're not saying that under the breath because I'm saying something different. I'm giving you the advice to say that. I'm telling you to say that. But you gotta take the advice, nigga. You saying it under your breath for yourself, because you know your ass ain't gonna go along with that shit, nigga. You can go right back to work and act like you the goddamn supervisor, nigga. You fooling who? Not me, nigga. Yeah. Let's move on though in this goddamn show. No, you could tell them all you want. Let's go back to your situation. You just said it. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Did you just say that? So what you worry about telling them something for? Don't worry about telling them nothing else, P. Can you do it? I guarantee you. I'm gonna give you 30 minutes, nigga. You ain't gonna be able to tell a nigga about what he doing about his job.
Nope.
Thank you. Exactly. So stop talking shit to me, nigga, about talking about fuck that shit. I ain't gonna do that. Man, fuck, I ain't gonna worry about it. Fuck that. You is gonna worry about it, nigga. Your ass.
No, I ain't.
Cause you the supervisor.
Them motherfuckers won't be there.
You not gonna go 30 minutes without telling a nigga about his job and what he doing wrong, dog. Because you just said it. I be trying to look out for niggas. You just said it.
I do.
Okay. So can you stop? How long do you think you could go without doing that? How long do you think you could go without doing that?
When
you ain't gonna answer the
give me
question.
Listen, all day today, I'm gonna tell you like this. All day today, I ain't had to tell a nigga nothing. A supervisor came to me and said, "Hey, this what y'all about to be doing. Let the team know right quick so they can have their heads up." Right? So I go let the
You
team
said
know.
you had the problem though. You say them niggas ain't listening.
No.
Remember your argument. I'm just.
No, I'm talking about when they. I'm looking at the fact that nigga, you letting a crippled nigga outwork you. Like, come on, dog. We all in this bitch. If I could do 3-4 pallets, I know you could.
What
do
does that?
at
So
least
you.
two.
So now
At
you.
least two.
So now
At
you.
least two. Come on, dog. Come on.
You a
Come on, be
disabilitist
cool
now.
with that.
So you saying now you ain't a racist. You a disabilitist. Yeah, you a disabilitist, nigga.
No,
You
a
motherfucker, you.
disabilitician.
So you saying that crippled man can't do the best? See, you down bad, P. See, you don't even know what you're saying until your little brother tell you what you be saying, bro. You hating on handicaps, man. You down bad, bro. That man's supposed to work how he work, bro. That don't got nothing to do with that other nigga, man. That other nigga might don't want to be there that long. That dude might don't want to be there, P. You gotta stop doing that shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Man,
You be trying to match.
Stop coming. Stop coming. You don't want to be there. Stop fucking coming.
That ain't your business. That's not your business. That's not your business, dog.
See, fuck that. Fuck that.
Damn.
No, because that shit get drug over, and I wind up having to do some shit that I really didn't feel like doing that day because I was
thank you. Let's get down to Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Your ass, motherfucker. So let's continue with this rest of this show, bro. Can we end this show? Because you just said it right there. There it is.
I be wanting to fucking do. Like, dog, we already got this one task to do. Y'all fucking around just sitting there looking stupid, and then the people come through there like, oh, well, y'all ain't got, all right, come on. Come over here and come do this. God damn. And the man, bro, look, the reason I'm saying all this is because the supervisor be telling them niggas, like, hey, if y'all finish this, do your cleanup and go in the break room. These niggas don't listen. They'll go stand on the front dock in front the front office where everybody can see them. And then who come through? The general foreman. Oh, well, y'all got about another 2.5 hours. Y'all can come on around. God damn. See, bro, the such and such want us to come. Bro, where were y'all at? Oh, we was on the front dock. Bro, the man told y'all come in the break room. Like, that's the type of shit I be talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with, like real shit. Dog, they just get caught slipping and they get everybody who already working hard caught up. And nigga be like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Damn, P, I thought he said, bruh, that's because them niggas went up there on that front fucking dock, chilling on their cell phone. And the man talked about that shit this morning in the meeting, and I'll be looking like the man talking to y'all on y'all cell phone in the meeting.
Hey, bro.
I said, oh, wow.
I done heard about employees going to sleep in the middle of a fucking meeting while the man sitting there talking, bro. So, P, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right,
bruh.
So, I get it. I get it.
But yeah, bro. So
I just hate
I
to
know
drag
you
it.
ready to end this.
No, I just hate to drag it,
too
bro.
much.
Yeah, bro. You know, if anything you want to show, you know what I'm saying, that boy chopped and disappeared. Anything you want
Nah,
to
we can
show,
go ahead
anything
and end
extra.
it. Nah. I want to go. I do want to say rest in peace to Kyren Lacy, man. I want to say rest in peace to the people who lost their lives in this horrible accident that caused this man to go through what he went through all the way up until his final moments in life. You know what I'm saying? This has got to be something that we gotta start looking at as a whole, you know, and stop being quick to rush to judgment because of what the media say until we see all of, like my boy said, until we see everything laid out in its entirety. Reserve your judgment, because 9 times out of 10, the media is trying to spin a narrative to make somebody seem like they are something when they are not. So, you know, with that being said, you know, I just want to say once again, rest in peace to Kyren Lacy. My condolences to his family. Rest in peace to the people who lost their lives in this accident. You know, rest in peace to y'all and condolences to y'all family. The state trooper needs to be held accountable for his actions in this. You know, big shout out to the district attorney office for deciding to do a more thorough investigation other than going with the Louisiana State Police officer said. Shout out to his lawyer. I would love for you to represent me, you know, in some other shit. You know, should some other shit ever happen, you know, I would love to know, you know, would you be able to handle a case like that or whatever. But you know, that's all I got for right now.
I know what you
man.
mean. But yeah, P, bro, I'm a second your motion, bro. You know, on that. Definitely to the people who lost their lives in that situation, you know what I'm saying? I know it wasn't, you know, just Kyren Lacy, you know what I'm saying? Even though his was separate from what actually happened, you know, but through both tragedies, you know, we don't want to see stuff like this ever happening ever on Blunt Talk NOLA, man. So we always are the ones over here more empathetic about situations like this, and you know, and but we always gonna stand strong and stand on our 10 about, you know, facts and what actually happened. So it really wasn't a but, it's just an and, you know. So you know, shout out to everybody who actually, you know, really stood forward on this situation, you know, and really stood on the truth about this situation, because I think that's one of the things we really try to focus on over here. So yeah, man. Other news was a fool, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all for the other news, man. The Grove situation, you know, P died with the mama, you know, going in the school. I mean, hey, bro, and Miss Davis situation, you know, is not this Davis situation is just, I think it's just the beginning, P died. So, you know, don't be surprised you see something you might want to talk about it, you know, in a week when you hear something, you know, for your week, I'm gonna say, and want to talk about it. I give you all the grace to do so, sir, if you catch it. So
yes, sir.
Definitely, we rock like that over here. So I'm gonna leave it with that, man. Without further ado, this is Blunt Talk NOLA. Y'all know how we do. I am Silent Child 17. Go, son.
And P dot on the spot.
And we
had was in the building, but you know.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man. I appreciate y'all, man. For real. Tell somebody to tell
once
somebody. Say your shit, P. Go
That's
ahead.
right. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Always remember that the link is in the comments. So if you ever want to jump up on the stage, remember to jump in the comments, scroll to the top, look at the link, follow the link, and there you go. You know, and we out this motherfucker.
Exactly. You dig? Peace, yo.
Peace.